Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
And make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Julia.
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Karina.
And today we've got a combination of words that is guaranteed to get them to clicks.
Get them to clicks.
Get them to click.
We
Click it a
love
bit.
to get them to clicks. And today we're going to get them thanks to this beautiful member of our Patreon Discord, which you can also join by subscribing to us on Patreon at any tier.
Beautiful.
Mackenzie. Mackenzie said, all right, how about this? Artists draw Dark Souls bosses as Pokemon?
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say, I suggested this as well in the Christmas episode, I believe.
Well, I'm glad.
I wrote that the peanut was giving you suggestions.
Right. It was in the peanut.
Suggested it.
Yeah.
The peanut did this.
That's right. So the peanut is what originally did it, the he nut.
Yeah.
And then Mackenzie took it and put it in the Discord so that we can all enjoy this beautiful suggestion together.
Yeah. Now we nut.
Now we nut together on this beautiful episode of Drawfee Show.
I take it back. I didn't suggest anything. I didn't say anything.
Nathan,
Yeah.
do you want to go first?
I do.
So just to clarify, I've got a boss from each of the 3 Dark Souls games.
Ooh.
1, 2, and then 3.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you what it is, and you can look up the reference that you need to convert it into a Pokemon. Nathan,
Yes.
your boss from Dark Souls 1 is Pinwheel.
Oh. This one I have not fought yet on our SSS Dark Souls stream.
I know Pinwheel. I drew Pinwheel as us in a Drawfee intro way
You
back
did.
in the day.
You did.
Oh my gosh, Pinwheel is a nightmare.
Oh, it's cute.
I
It's
thought
pretty cute.
Pinwheel would be kind of an easy start to make into a Pokemon because it's already pretty creature-esque. It
Yeah,
has some strong
it's a
theming.
shape. It's for sure a shape.
Yeah.
I can do this.
If you'd like to know any details about Pinwheel,
Yeah, tell me about Pinwheel.
I can tell you that Pinwheel is a necromancer.
Would that be
Uh-huh.
his type? Are there necromancer types in Pokemon?
I assume
No, Mom.
Yeah, it's sort of a ghost.
Ghost typing
It's
would make the most
ghost
sense.
type.
Okay.
His body looks swollen and has 3 pairs of, in quotes, arms, hinting that he's composed of 3 bodies or skeletons fused together.
Ah.
So he's sort of just a nasty necromancer fusion of 3 bodies.
Good for
That's a
him.
complicated living situation.
3 bodies, 3 faces.
3 bodies, 3 faces, 1 special Pokemon. So what you thinking, Nathan? You thinking like a ghost fire?
Oh, maybe, yeah,
With
because
the
they got
lanterns?
the lamp turns.
Could be a way to go.
That could be a way to
Don't
go.
a lot of things have lamp terms in this game?
Oh, yeah, because it's all about the fire.
Yes.
It's all about the fire.
I forget which one's which.
Dark Souls is the fantasy one.
As
And-
opposed to Bloodborne, which
and-
isn't fantasy at all. It's realism.
Yeah. Which is the one with Long Arm Jim?
You know what I'm talking about, Julia. And Karina, Bloodborne is the one with Long Arm Jim,
Okay.
the rifleman who has one very long arm.
Yeah, Long Arm Jim.
Yeah, Long Arm Jim,
My
as he's known in the
favorite
lore.
character.
Dark Souls does not have Long Arm Jim.
Why not?
So I don't really know why anyone would play it.
Yeah. Which is why I'm so unfamiliar. Okay, I'm all caught up now.
But Dark Souls does have
I do
Pinwheel.
like Pinwheel.
I feel like if I were going to say any of them were a lantern, if you say Dark Souls, I say lantern. Dark Souls, lantern, Dark Souls, lantern. It's Bloodborne.
Yeah, because I know one is lanterny, one is fiery.
Well, Bloodborne, it's got all those street lamps and
Yeah.
it's kind
Yeah,
of
one
Victorian.
has
Yeah,
knights.
Yeah.
that's Dark Souls.
Okay.
Dark Souls
I'm
is the
learning.
knights.
Dark Souls is medieval.
And Bloodborne has Long Arm Jim.
Is Victorian. Yeah. Victorian Gothic sort of thing.
And
Jim.
Sekiro is modern day Japan.
Modern day. For sure.
That's what it's like over there.
Yeah, absolutely. some ogres running around.
There's some ogres. There's some
Lots
big
of-
snakes.
Samurai.
Lots of samurai. Ghosts.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Lots of like blood curses going on.
A surprising amount of monkeys.
But
Yeah.
no pinwheel
No pinwheel.
and no Jim.
And no gem.
Mm.
And now you're all caught up.
Okay, I get it now.
You know the whole series.
I have to relearn this every time we do.
Don't worry, that's
A
me
thing.
and Pokemon and Digimon and
Hey.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Which one has long card Jim?
Who's got the longest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah.
Karina?
Jim, obviously.
Obviously.
Hey, it's me, Jim. I'm known for having all the long cards. And it's just like a card taped to the bottom of another card.
He has his dual disc and he like pulls out the card. It just keeps going.
It unfurls like a receipt.
Yeah. It's like that one shot from Gurren Lagann where Kamina draws his sword. It just keeps going and going.
Yeah.
But it's a dual disc
Oh,
with a
hey.
card coming out of it.
I
I'm just like,
forgot
oh
to.
my god, it's so long.
I forgot to open my chat
How
on my
can we
phone, so
defend
I wasn't
against it?
seeing your messages. Sorry
You
about
can
that.
hit me with it from all the way over there.
Yeah, that's the state
now
of
I
Yu-Gi-Oh!
should be
in
able to
current
see
days
chat
of
on
the
my
card
phone.
effects.
Yeah. It's
the
too
cards
wild.
the cards are like normal monsters, but they are just really stretched out like tall wise.
Yeah, just like transform tool.
Yeah.
They come out screaming.
But not like locked ratios, just keep making it tall.
I
Stretch-
play
yeah.
long magician.
Kill me.
You can't play him. He's too long. He won't fit on the earth. Nathan, this is Nito.
No, it's
No,
not
that's a-
Nito.
that's
It's
a different-
Pinwheel.
Shut up!
Souls.
Shut up! Shut up! Stop! I only know long arm Jim.
Well, now you know Nito.
Yeah, apparently. Or rather, I know what's not Nito. This. Hey Nathan, this fucking sucks.
You.
You're welcome.
Yep, also the name of a Dark Souls boss. Fucking sucks.
And
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, it's Sir fucking sucks.
Oh, okay. It doesn't count then. It doesn't count.
First Lord of the Kingdom.
Well, that's what I thought the gargoyles were named. It's this fucking sucks and oh god, this fucking sucks more is when the brother shows up.
The brother.
Yeah, the two brothers. The gargoyles are
They're
brothers.
two gargoyles. They're two brothers.
Yeah, birthed from the same gargoyle mom.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Nathan, I like where you're headed with this.
Yeah.
Thanks. I've turned the lanterns into little ghost flames because I
Yes.
felt like that was appropriate.
That seems correct to me.
I don't want to influence your design process, but do you want to hear my initial thought upon seeing Lantern?
Yeah. Lantern.
Pinwheel. Spiritomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Were you also thinking that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay! One brain
Shut up,
cell.
Julia.
Again.
You weren't
Julia
thinking
knows
shit.
what Spiritomb is.
I'm gonna look them up.
Well, I was thinking that.
Imagine
and,
a shape.
and Yamask.
Oh yeah, Mask.
Yeah, mask.
Yamask.
Yeah, Mask.
Yeah, mask.
Yeah, Spiritomb, Julia, is literally just a shape with a face.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Wow. Look at this fella.
he's a fun little guy.
He's got one twirly eye.
Yeah, he's like what's that one font? Joker Man.
Yeah.
He's like Joker Man.
Yeah,
Joker Man personified.
yeah, Pokemonified.
Man, I was watching a YouTube video the other day of a dude doing like a Pokemon Gen 2 quiz where you like see how many you can name. And every time I see like all the Pokemon in a generation, I'm reminded of how many of them just shouldn't exist at all.
Who are your top 3 Pokemon who shouldn't exist? Go.
It's hard to remember them is the problem. I
Well,
only
there was
remember
that-
them when I see them.
There was that one that you were hating on in the last Pokemon video that we did.
Yeah, and everyone got mad at us for saying that Marshtomp is ugly.
Oh, Swampert?
Swampert.
Swampert. I don't even remember.
Swampert's ugly, but you know Swampert when you see him.
Mm.
There's like 5 ones that are just spiders, and they're like indistinguishable from one another. And like, there's so many fish ones that are just fish that I forget about entirely. You know what one I don't like?
Yes.
The one that's just like a sunflower,
Sunflora.
I guess. It's just a sunflower with a face on
Yeah, you're not wrong.
it. And I think that one can definitely go.
Yeah, just throw out the whole thing. Nathan, you erase the faces.
I know it's there. I'm trying to think of something clever to do with them instead of just like recreating them. You
Okay.
know?
Do you want us to insult more Pokemon?
Yeah.
Buy you time? Okay.
I'm gonna compliment a Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay.
In my Googling of Pokemon fish, I'm a big fan of Wishy-Washy.
Wishy-Washy's great.
Wishy-Washy rules.
Wishy-washy's so
It's
good.
good.
I also like this little Barracuda looking fella.
Barrascuda?
Yeah, but the baby version.
I forget.
Or Arokuda?
Oh.
That one's fun.
Yeah, that one's good too. I mean, there's more good Pokemon than bad Pokemon.
But the bad ones, we love to insult.
Well, you just forget about them entirely.
Yeah, I'm having trouble remembering.
Like the unevolved Sunflora, Sunkern.
Sunkern.
Good luck telling me what that looks like without looking it up.
I actually do know
It
what
looks
that
like
one
a
looks like.
seed.
It's just like a little kern.
It's just like a little kern.
Yeah, it's just a little guy.
I hate Dracovish.
Oh, I like Dracovish.
He's got teeth on his tummy, and it looks like his tail's been cut off.
Yeah, he's a bit of a mess, but aren't we all?
That's a good point.
I'm
not.
Uh-huh.
I've got it all solved.
Okay.
Trust me.
You know who I do love?
Who?
Ampharos.
Ampharos is great.
Ampharos is my best friend.
Oh, who's the one that
Ampharos
I
is really
hate the
cute.
most? Stantler.
Sandler.
I
Isn't
hate
that a Muppet?
Stantler. Stantler's got like a big, like swollen ass
Yeah.
and a dick nose.
Yeah.
What
He's
did they do
got
to
everything
Stantler?
wrong with him.
Oh, he's so
I swear that's
horrible.
not how it's supposed to look.
Nasty.
Oh.
Look at
Here's the
him.
thing, though. He does kind of look like that Muppet.
Stantler?
Why is his butt so swollen?
Hemorrhoids.
Is he allergic to bees that got stung in the ass?
He looks like he's been stung in a lot of places.
Thank you for just roasting Pokemon while
Yeah.
I try and
We
while
can
I
keep going.
try and figure this out.
No pressure, Nathan.
Because I think like what I want is there to be like a sort of like a creature underneath
Oh.
that like the masks are
Yeah.
just masks.
Yeah.
The masks are just masks.
The masks are just masks.
Nathan, you're right. The masks are just masks.
We all wear masks.
Yeah.
That's a Wobbuffet.
I think this Wobbuffet.
They
I
did
think
not
it's
roast
Wobbuffet.
Dunsparce.
I want to share with you all that in the video that I was watching with the Gen 2 Pokemon, it was a video by Northern Lion, who I like to watch. And he called Tyrogue Hitmonbottom because he saw him on top and named him correctly, and then got Tyrogue and was like, Hitmonbottom? And now I can only think of Tyrogue as Hitmonbottom.
Hitmonbottom. He's
I'm
bottom
looking him
type.
up.
It kind of
Aw.
suits with his position. He's got Hitmonbottom energy.
He's got some
God.
strong calves.
Which one is that? That's the baby one, right?
Well, he's like the little fight guy he wears pants.
You can't call a baby a bottom, Jacob. That's weird.
He's not a baby.
He is a baby.
He's a little guy.
No baby has calves that strong.
No baby
He's
has
the
calves
baby
that strong.
boy. Anyway, I hate cast form. Fuck cast form.
He's not even a baby form.
Cast form's that little ball with like boobs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, they do look like boobs.
Worth it to get that Julia reaction.
It does just have two big titties.
It has such a burp face, and then you just scroll down a little bit. It's got two big titties.
I like cast form even now that I realize it looks like it has boobs.
Who designed this one? Mad TV?
I do kind of like it. The more I look at it, the more funny I think it is.
He's a silly guy, but he also is a gimmick Pokemon, and he's annoying to use.
Why did they do it like that?
I don't know.
I keep trying to look at other art of it to see like
It doesn't
if it's
get
just this
better.
angle.
The
but
face
no.
is so cute. And then it's just
Yeah.
these two honking bazonkas.
Comment down below if you'd like cast form better if it didn't have big ol' yabos.
Oh my god. Julia was on a picture where someone had just circled.
I did not know about the Lugia thing.
They circled the boobs and the tail. This
don't
one
need
is
to
just
circle
looking at me.
I can't remember what Lugia looks like. Is that one of the ones that's a plane? No, wait, those
Oh
are
my
Latios and
God.
Latias.
What is
remember what
wrong with
Lugia
this
is.
Pokemon? Is there like a lore explanation as to what it's?
That's gonna be the new
Tatas
who's
are?
that Pokemon? Is what is wrong with this Pokemon?
Let's find out. Really vamping it up for Nathan. I like this.
Yeah, I like it too.
Thank you.
I think you're achieving.
There. This
This
is
kind of looks like a Spiritomb evolution.
Yeah.
maybe that's what it is.
Could be. Who's to say it's not?
Yeah. Maybe this is like its mouth. It's sort of going like
Oh.
Ooh.
Giving you a big Gengar smile.
Yeah, he's got a little pacifier.
yeah, we don't know what this is. Maybe that's his nose.
Aww.
Just has a nose.
No, I liked it before with the
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing great. You're
Uh,
doing good.
The looking
Yeah,
thing is
I
up
took,
Nathan.
window.
I took too long, but this is it. This
Lugia.
is my
I
pinwheel.
like
like it
it.
'cause it
I
sounds like
like
Luigi.
it.
Good job,
Let's-
Nathan.
What
We
that
got
thing?
all. Yeah, we got. You were able to let us get all of our Pokemon
the hand
insults
wings.
out right away.
Yeah. And we can
Yay.
like we
Yeah,
can
the hand
edit it
wings
so that,
thing.
you know, is a real punchy
For sure.
clip of
Punchy
us
roast.
insulting a bunch of Pokemon.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna talk about how I love every Pokemon while you guys draw.
Okay, deal.
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 Nathan, you
Nathan.
did great.
Nathan has to defend Pokemon.
Yeah.
I love your interpretation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's get it to Karina.
me, please.
Okay, Karina.
Yes.
Yours is from Dark Souls 2. I would
Mhm.
like for you to do Smelter Demon.
Smelter Demon.
Smelter Demon.
I'm smelting.
Why would he smelt her? He doesn't even know her.
Yeah. Oh, he's a guy. He's got a little tummy mouth.
He's got like a tummy mouth full of fire
Oh yeah.
and sort of like a
Oh.
butthole face
Butthole face.
and big horns.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more of a challenging one, but I think he has some like
Molten
animal like
anus.
features
Okay.
that may help you.
He's kind of chonky.
Yeah, he's cute. I like him.
Yeah.
He's no long arm Jim, but like I'll cope. It's Nathan's turn to vamp, so can you please defend Castform's big old honkin' Hondas to us, please?
Okay,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Let me-
I
Let me
looked
get
it up.
started.
I looked up cast form and it said that he's supposed to look like a cloud, but I don't believe it.
It's so. No, there's no defending that.
But you gotta.
It looks just like a normal cloud.
It's just sometimes you look at a cloud. It's the butt cloud from Drawtectives.
Oh.
with a
okay.
face on it.
They were
with
doing
the face
fan
on
art.
it.
I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just put the butt on the front. It's not boobs, it's a front butt. It's different.
This is what the band The Front Bottoms got their name from.
Yeah.
Castform.
They saw Cast Form and they were like, that's it. Let's start a band
Oh,
immediately.
but then that makes his tail worse.
The tail is a back wiener.
I see.
Who are we to question the anatomy of Pokemon?
We would never, and we never have.
Yeah.
Not in this episode.
Okay. I'm just
I like
banging
where you're
out
headed right out the gate.
shapes.
Yeah, you're
I'm-
really getting these shapes out here. It's
Figure
looking
it
good.
out.
This dude, Smelter Demon, gives me big like Warcraft vibes.
Kind of
Yeah.
giving me Boss Baby vibes.
Or Boss Baby.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
You know? Yeah.
I don't know what Warcraft is either, which
That's fair.
as usual
Pauldrons.
isn't helpful to me.
Anytime I think of
know.
Warcraft, I think of pauldrons.
Oh.
I'll give you a fun fact about
Yeah, all I know
Smelter
about
Demon.
World of Warcraft and
Yes.
Warcraft is
He's a real piece
pauldrons.
of shit,
Okay. that
and
is
everybody
fun.
hates him
Oh.
For why?
because
Why?
For what?
he just has a aura of fire damage, so that if you're anywhere near him, you just constantly take damage.
Sounds like a personal problem.
But how do you hit him then?
That's the issue, isn't it?
Like my dad on the thermostat in summertime, am I right?
Hey.
Yeah.
No, my dad actually keeps the house a pretty comfortable temperature. But
Hey.
Wow, good for you.
Right.
but imagine a world where he didn't. That would have been a pretty good burn.
That was a worse roast than
Burn.
what the Smelter Demon does to the player. Hey.
Hey.
Warcraft pauldron are the
We're bringing
stupidest
the
pieces
heat
of art I've
now.
ever seen in my entire life. I don't know how anyone thinks that's cool.
Look at this cool pose. Yeah.
This kind of has like Gurren Lagann with like the face on the chest.
Oh, yeah. But if instead of being another head, the little guy was a butthole.
Yeah. The butthole up top,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
a
maybe
head-
this
head
is
in
one
the
of those
middle.
combination Pokemon. Like, I can't think of any right now, but you know what I mean.
Like slow
Like,
bro.
Slow
It's like
bro.
Slowbro. What are there any Pokemon that like actually evolve from two? I can't remember.
There's the ones that you have to trade. If you trade these two Pokemon, it's like one of them steals the other one's shell.
Oh yeah, the guy, Escargot.
Escargot, Excavalier.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Hey, what about Slugma?
What about Slugma?
What
Fuck
y'all think-
Slugma.
What y'all think about Slugma?
That evolves into Magcargo.
Macargo.
I like Magcargo.
Tips hat.
Cargo and Escargo are rival car companies, rent-a-car companies.
I don't like that his face is just an asshole.
Yeah, no one likes that.
I feel like I can't draw that.
Yeah.
Do the little asterisks.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll get back to that.
No, keep it like that. That's hilarious.
Well,
They
we'll
would
see.
simplify
we'll
a butthole into a comical cartoon
Yeah.
butthole.
Wait,
see. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
this looks like if Jacob's muscle divemon grew horns out of its like protrusion on top
Oh
of
my
his head.
god. Is this an evolution?
This is Muscle Divemon's evolution.
Everyone go watch that episode real quick.
This really does look just like Muscle Divemon.
Okay, guess it's Muscle Diamonds evolution. We got there,
Aw,
guys.
I'm so honored to have you drawing everyone's favorite Pokemon.
yeah,
Muscle
everyone's
Divemon's
favorite
Oh,
evolution.
damn.
nasty little boy.
They're big fuck off stupid pauldrons.
Protrusion grows
Or even too
horns
stupid for you.
and
They're
a
just so
butthole.
like impractical. Even in high fantasy mode, where it's like,
Still
okay, there's
hates
gonna be some
birds.
impractical armor.
So
It's gonna
much,
be a
even
bit
worse.
silly. That's okay. You
Not
get to
where
have
I was
fun with
going
it.
with
It's
this,
just like
but
it
I
doesn't even
guess
look
since,
fun
since
anymore.
we've
It
made
looks
that
kind of
decision,
ridiculous.
that's what it is.
It's just what it reminded me of.
No. Nathan said.
Nathan said,
That's what it reminded me of.
When the Nathan demands, as he is
Yeah.
demanding,
He is demanding
We
this
must
of
do.
me.
I'm demand.
You're demand.
I'm demand. And so when I demand,
Uh-huh.
that's it.
Oh.
That's all I got.
Call me-
Okay.
call me Ing, cause I'm demand.
that was terrible.
Call me Ding.
That's my favorite Carly Rae Jepsen song.
I might like big pauldrons if they're balanced by
We have
something
to get
lower on the
better.
body because I don't like top heavy
That's what
designs.
we're doing.
Why? Cast form never got better.
Totally bottom heavy
We
design.
just all grew to
Like
accept
if it's
it.
like
Yeah.
We can't be like cast form. That's not an
2022
example we want to
big
take.
ol'
is the year we
pauldrons,
become as cast form.
and then the rest
Yeah.
of the body is
Whatever
just
that
like
means.
We need to be like a damn legendary bird or some shit.
Oh yeah.
that's pretty
Like
stupid.
Zapdos.
Like Zapdos.
But if it's like all of the armor is
No.
bulky, and
the
there's also
legendary
like these
dogs better.
things.
They're pretty good.
Which
Yeah.
ones? The sword and shield dogs or the
No.
And it's like, you know,
Entei
it's got to have a theme to it. It's got to fit with the rest of the
Growlithe.
armor. If it's just a giant
other
pauldron
one,
for no
Raikou.
reason,
Raikou.
it doesn't balance and doesn't feel good.
Raikou.
The Variasuit is the one exception
This
to the pauldrons
butthole, but
being
I
too
don't
big
wanna
top
get
heavy
rid of
rule.
it.
I
It
Because
has
am
to
somehow
obsessed
it's
with it.
balanced. I don't know how.
Oh no.
The pauldrons are
Okay,
bigger
actually,
than
we're
a
not going to
goddamn
add
head.
that line because it makes it look a little
And the
too
rest of it is just, you know,
puckered.
doot
We're
doot.
just gonna leave that as it is. It's
So
a
she has
kind of
really long
I nailed
legs,
it.
and I
I
think
got
that
it in
helps
one.
make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
And
need
And I
to
never
touch it
drew that
again.
Like if you're
weird
gonna have like
puckering
big
line
up
that
top,
didn't happen.
you
Everyone
can't have like a
shut up.
normally
It's
proportioned
not real.
Yeah.
It
body.
didn't happen.
The
Don't
pucker
draw
was
it,
alive.
otherwise it looks
Yeah.
kind of
You
stupid. If you're gonna have
imagine
big
that?
up top, you
Can
gotta
you
have
stop
like
being so weird, please?
gotta have like
Be normal,
really
audience.
long
You can
leggy.
imagine it, you can
to
unimagine it.
Yeah, you can
even
put
it out,
back.
you know what I mean?
Put it back.
You have the power.
I'm not even looking at what this guy looks like anymore. He's armor.
Yeah, he's just an armor.
He's armor.
Dude.
It's just armor.
You got the important bits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
fire,
butthole.
the
The chest
butthole.
face, the butthole.
Yeah,
The
it's
rest
just like
is
a
just
gun arm,
Pokemon.
right?
Yeah. He's a
Or
very
something.
Cool-looking guy. I like
That's
him.
cool.
Yeah. And I like
And
this guy
Samus is
too.
like tall.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I do like that he's peeking around the corner, like you look
The
at him.
Variasuit is one of the few cases where like a super top
Look
heavy
looking at
design
my
works because
butthole
it's still
on my
balanced with
forehead?
like
My eyes
the
are
rest of
down
the outfit.
here.
But there's
He
some
really
there's some
relates
where it
to
just gets
Cast Form
ridiculous.
a lot, and they're actually like besties.
They support each other through the
That's
hard
just
times.
my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
It's not
Because, again, it's a
character
front
design
butt.
fact or anything.
It's
I just
not
personally
boobs.
do not
It's a
like
front
top
butt.
heavy
They
designs.
both
but
have
sometimes I'll
different
see one that makes me
aspects
go,
of the
"That's
butt
cool."
on their front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and together
Together they make one complete
they make
butt.
one complete butt, and that's beautiful.
One complete
Oh, to form a complete butt with your best
Yeah.
friend.
Goals.
2022 goals.
Yeah, you're getting 3 fingers.
hiccups.
Don't get greedy.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah. What do you need all those fingers for anyway? What are you doing?
Yeah, you're just gonna
And
be
I feel like I
breathing
need to
fire
save
out of
this
your
one and
big
then come
fire
back to it
mouth
later
anyway,
and see if
Yeah.
it needs something else.
and being so
Maybe
hot
like a white
that
border to make
I
it look
can't
like a travel
stand near
poster.
you.
Yeah, he has that ability. Heat body. Is that what it's called? Nathan.
Hot body.
Hot bod.
Hot
bod.
bod.
No, I like
Mhm.
that ability because it makes
Mhm.
it easier to hatch eggs.
Flame body?
Flame body,
Flame
heat body,
body.
flame body. What's the difference?
That's the one where if you hit it with a
No one gave
physical
me extra
attack,
prompts
it
for
burns.
these.
Sure.
Oh, a little Charmander
Bikini
tail.
armor is only
think so, yeah.
acceptable
Why not?
Why not?
if the rest of
Just a
the
little
characters
smelter
are
on it.
Another
similarly
shitty
horny.
Pokemon.
Like you can't just have like one woman character, all the ladies
Fuck you,
in
why not?
bikini armor.
You
If the
coming after
men aren't gonna
Charmander
be in
now?
like those little
No, what's his
You
name?
know,
Baby
like-
Wobbuffet.
Oh. I think
No, that's
adult
way too good.
Wobbuffet can go too. I'm sick of that jokester shit.
I'm
you know,
sick
like
of
this
both of
kind
them.
of armor
Take
where
this
like their
seriously,
pecs are out
Wobbuffet.
and then the
Yeah, go to
pants
Wobba
go
Hell.
like dangerously low and they have like harnesses across. See their nips and stuff. All of the
I'm
armor
trying
has
to
to
become a
be
Pokemon master and you're Mr.
Yeah.
Jokester over
equally
here.
horny.
Yeah, and
Otherwise,
tell him
it's
Karina
boring.
sent ya.
Give me consistency.
If anyone asks, Karina did this.
Yeah, good callback or forward, unclear.
I've cemented the release order with that one
Do you want to
statement.
give me some extra things for this?
Okay.
There was a
I
character
think
design,
This is a Pokemon.
like crowdfund character design
Yeah.
thing
Hell
that I
yeah.
posted
It
on
sure
Board
is.
Games.
in
but
the
only
running
Ness
for
gave me a few ideas.
designs that make
Now I
you
need hairstyle, hair
uncomfortable.
color, skin color, and accessories.
Up there with Cast Form and
Yeah.
Swampert. Yeah, here he is, long arm Jim.
Wait, I already decided I want their hair to be short and spiky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He do got them long
Do you have any
arms.
ideas for hair
and he's
color,
got
skin
a
color, and
very,
accessories? They can be anything.
in your face.
I
We
hate the
love
way
a
that's
face
rendered.
face. Thank
We
you,
love
Karina.
a face.
But I love the classic Pokemon look.
It's in his chest, but in your face.
Oh, that wasn't the face I was talking about.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah.
Julia.
Woo!
Yes.
Okay, Julia.
Yes.
Yours is from Dark Souls 3.
Okay, I see what you've done here.
Yes, I went in
Oh,
order.
wait, but bikini armor like isn't really
Yours
functional
is
by
very
design.
clever.
Or it would have
Your
to be
boss
like
is Vort of the Boreal Valley.
That's my favorite
Dang it,
name.
Vort.
Vort.
Be nicer to your sister,
like-
Liba.
So I picked
The only point of like bikini
I
armor
picked
would be
Vort
like if it's
because
like leather
Vort
armor.
is like a
it's meant to be light
humanoid
and
knight,
breathable.
but
Maybe you're in a
also
hot
very
environment. Maybe you're
bestial.
just wearing cloth.
He
Ooh,
crawled.
He's kind of cute.
he's hunched
It's not
over and he
gonna- it's not
crawls
gonna
I like him a lot.
like
Make
a
a bunch of
monster,
attacks work though.
even though he's
Like,
covered
it's
in
not gonna
armor
proc
and
a
has a
bunch.
big mace.
Actually, I'm seeing better shows of his posture, and it does make him less cute, but I don't mind him.
Yeah, he's
I
like a
haven't
big
gotten to
dude
this
who
boss
just runs
yet,
at you
but
on
I
all fours
love
like a
how
freak.
creepy it is.
That's really scary.
Yeah, it is scary. In real life, if that happened, I'd be so terrified.
How he gets so big?
You don't have to. If
told
you
him
want to
he
give me
could be
some
so
prompt, I'm just
big.
gonna like start
How
coming
did
up
you
with
get
stuff.
so big?
The
Just
skin color
ask
does not have to be
people that.
How do you
natural,
get?
or it can be
Hey,
natural.
Vort,
He eats his beef.
It- If you don't want to
He's a
come up with
beef
anything,
boy.
I'll just slap
stop
some
running
stuff
at
down.
me
I'm gonna
on all
start doing
fours and
the
talk to
body
me.
type.
It's a bit much, Vort.
Hey,
hair
Vort,
color,
Vort,
skin
we have
color, and
company. You
accessories.
can't just pretend you're a dog.
Vort.
That's the sound he made.
Yeah. Julia's drawn a fish,
Lizard. Oh,
a flizzard.
one of them fish lizards.
Yeah, one of them amphibians who can't make up their mind.
Pick a lane.
Green
Yeah,
hair.
be on
Okay.
water, be on land. We're sick of
Green.
this back and forth.
Oh.
I don't know if you meant green hair or skin. Either way, I can make both the hair and the
Okay.
skin different shades of green.
Oh.
Is Julia actually gonna draw a creature?
Yeah.
Well, you gave me a
Don't-
dude.
I did give you a dude. It'd be hard to convert a dude into a dude.
Like
Yeah,
he
what
looks.
did you want?
To me, he looks so Pokemon already.
yeah.
In terms of his like stance,
Sort of.
Yeah.
What is he? A steel? He'd be a steel type, probably.
yeah, I would say a steel. Well, also he's ice.
Steel
game.
ice.
Yeah. Because he's got a cold. He do frostbite damage when he hit you with the big.
By
mace.
Mountain Dew, do you mean like the
So
label?
we've got a ghost fire,
Or
a
like the
steel
color of it?
fire, and a steel ice.
Because the color of it's
type.
sort of like a refreshing
I
limey
think that makes sense.
lemon lime
Yeah,
soda,
sure.
so it's
'Cause
not too bright.
smelting is when you apply heat to metal.
Yeah, it's when
Yeah.
you smelt.
It's when you smelt. You smelt the metal.
I love this face, Julia.
It's so devious.
Yeah. I'm gonna run at you.
You took his
Apple body
pose
type,
and
which
made it into a
means-
face.
Round
Yeah,
torso.
well, he's got this little helmet that has all these like angles on it. So I'm turning the angles into a face.
But does it have devils on it?
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh.
Yeah. There we go. Fort.
Do like a cross legs poster.
Charmander's going through a phase.
Okay, so like glowing kind of.
Charmander's
Yeah,
pissed.
alternate evolution.
Stop freaking. Okay.
Charmander got nasty.
Like
This is like if instead of
translucent,
focusing
or-
on fire, Charmander focused on getting freaking jacked as hell.
Isn't that kind of already what Charmander's line is?
No, because Charizard's not jacked.
Yeah, he can be jacked.
Charizard's got like a bulb shaped body. He's got a lot of he's got a lot of
He's
body
got
fat.
core
Charizard's a
strength.
pear.
Yeah, he's strong, but he's not jacked.
He's pear shaped.
All right, let me rephrase. It's if Charmander focused on arm strength
Okay.
Instead of
okay.
core strength.
instead of core
Yeah.
and leg strength.
All right.
Because Vort's got big ol' arms that he
What
runs
is
around
that?
I'm giving him little like gecko fingers.
You're
I
just
love
drawing
that.
a real lizard. This is a real malicious lizard
on. Yeah.
in the real world.
I've seen this lizard in the real world, and I hate him.
Yeah.
He's always trying to do little tricks.
He subtweeted me.
Yeah, and then denied it.
Yeah.
Oh, still a very human-like
Interesting.
posture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I hate
Yeah, I
this
think I get what you
nasty
mean, sort of,
lizard
you
so
know, like,
much.
This is the new Pokemon you hate instead of Swampert.
Yeah.
It replaces
This looks like it'd be
Swampert.
part of like the Salazzle.
Is it like this sort of color?
Oh,
family.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those fellas.
Yeah.
They're kind of weird.
I like them.
I don't.
Because they can only evolve into Salazzle if they're female. But
Yes.
this is what they evolve into if they're male now.
This is what all men must
You know, it's
become.
like that sort of color.
Damn.
Embrace your primal nature and
If it's got the
become
glow,
this
it's sort of
What are they? What are
horrible
they
little gecko.
Salandit?
sort of like that.
Yeah.
So land it.
Yeah,
Oh, Salandit. This
like
is
a
you
gently
now.
glowing
Salandit
lime
looks-
green.
It's making a face. Have you ever looked at Salandit's face? It's like, ew, ew, me.
Gonna look at it now.
Salandit's kind of cute.
Oh, I like
is.
Salandit.
It's making a face though. It's like, ooh.
Yeah. Salazzle, look, it looks odd.
Is Salazzle too sexy for you, Karina?
And I already wrote
Yeah,
down
it's
green
one of
for the
those
hair,
ones
so I'm
that
gonna
I'm
make it like
just
a darker teal green.
I can already see the NSFW of this one. It's like Lopunny.
Yeah, that one does make me uncomfortable.
It's not as overt as that, but it is still in the same territory.
Look, I know I'm coming off as kind of weird by saying it like that, but it's true.
It's true. Salazzle is encroaching on Lopunny's
They
territory.
hated her because she spoke the truth.
Yeah.
The people need to know about the sexy lizard.
Salandit's just making that face because he's remembering
Yeah.
about cast form.
I think this one that Julia's drawing exists to correct the balance
Yeah.
Yeah.
of like removing some of Salazzle's sexiness by existing.
Yeah. I think Nathan made a good one, and then Julia and I made ones to redeem the already bad existing Pokemon. We're helping.
You're fixing the ecosystem.
No one
Your
has ever
prompt
said
was
that
for
I've
like a vampire
helped
character or
Pokemon
something to do
once.
customary.
Julia, you always help
glass of
Pokemon.
wine.
Yeah. I always get so excited to play Pokemon after I see you draw.
What's that?
He's got like a mace thing.
Oh, so he has a weapon.
Yeah.
Does this Pokemon have a weapon?
Yeah.
It could be like a mushroom.
Imagine if Pikachu evolved and it was just Pikachu with a gun.
That's Detective Pikachu. Detective Pikachu carries a gun.
No, that's Ryan Reynolds. Oh, he does?
No.
That's a joke. That's a haha referring to yourself. Ha ha.
Well, I drew Detective Pikachu with a gun
I know.
in one of the
I know,
episodes.
I know.
if you'll recall.
I do
Yeah.
recall. It took me a second because
It was
my
good.
memory is awful.
He's sort of leaning.
You could have just said, "Yeah, it's in the game," and I would have been like, "Oh, that's so funny." You could have just lied to me, and it would have worked.
I don't want to lie to you. I value the trust we have in our relationship.
But I lie to you all the time. Well, now I feel like an asshole.
Well, it looks like somebody doesn't value the trust we have in our relationship.
Damn.
Are those rocks on his butt?
No,
Or are they shroomies?
yeah, he's a little like mushroomy guy.
I like that.
Oh.
Huh.
So maybe he's not a steel type. He's a grass type.
Or poison.
A poison an ice poison type? Are there
Little
ice
bit of
poison
cold
types?
poison for you.
I don't know. That sounds like a weird typing.
Yeah, it
Ice
does.
poison Pokemon.
And then he's got this thing. What's this
Some
thing?
Mushroom?
Yeah. Well, I like what Jacob said about the mushroom mace.
Mace shroom.
So I was thinking about
Mushroom.
mushrooms when I did these shapes.
I don't think there is an ice poison type.
There is now.
Nice.
It's this guy.
It's Vort.
It's Vort.
Universally reviled
Yeah.
in the Pokemon community.
He is human-sized.
Yeah.
Human proportions.
And a human heart.
Yeah. And a human voice.
Sitting in one
And a
of those
human
like chairs
brain.
where it's like
This is actually just a guy.
This is just a guy.
Guy in a suit. All right, hold
Once
on.
again, oh no.
Oh.
There he is. Oh.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's worse. That's worse.
Oh, that's fun.
I like that.
You can choose to read it as like one big black eye with little highlights in it. You can choose that,
You can
You
choose.
should-
but
you
it's
should
not
choose that.
correct.
Yeah.
Choose your own adventure.
Adventure.
Error.
Choose your own adventure.
Oh, and there's a little zipper.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
That's his weakness.
Julia. This
Yeah.
is a Digimon.
Oh, no. I've crossed the line into Digimon.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, you put a zipper on it.
You just gotta. Yeah, this is a puppet Digimon.
All right, here come the jorts.
No.
Let him be naked.
Let Vort be naked.
He doesn't get to be naked in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. Get it trending, guys. Hashtag Vort nudity
Vort nudity mod for Dark Souls 3.
for Dark Souls 3.
Yeah,
Get
it's the
working on
exact
it.
same game, but Vort is this now.
Yeah.
And he's nude.
And
This
he's
is kind of cute.
yeah.
You made him into a Digimon, and now I kind of really love it.
It's got a certain energy to it
It has
that I enjoy.
It makes me uncomfortable, but in like a fun way.
Yeah.
Fun,
Knowing that
comfortable.
this is like a weird lizard suit made it really cute to me.
This is the closest I've ever gotten to drawing an actual Pokemon.
It is by
yeah,
far.
it really is.
I've done it.
And I love it. I've come
Wow.
around.
Bender.
I've
You
been
just-
won over.
You just
Yeah.
handed me a man that looked so much like a lizard that I had to draw a lizard.
He doesn't look that much like a lizard.
I
I-
thought he looked
Looks
kind of
like
lizardy.
a
I
lizard.
really like
I also
Vort's
don't think he looks
design
that
because
much
it's
like a
like,
lizard,
what if
but
But
we
I
gave
do
a
like
humanoid
your take
figure
on it.
a
Yeah, I love her
lizard
interpretation.
stance, which is
I feel like
horrible,
he
and
looks
I love
like
it.
a lizard.
I love what you've done here today.
Well, that's you're the artist for this one, so
Like a
what you
bearded
say
dragon.
is correct.
You know what? You're convincing me. I see
But
it now.
remember,
Maybe he
Cyberpunk,
does
okay,
look like a
so we can
lizard.
still have
Like
suspenders
when
in
bearded
Cyberpunk,
dragons
but they have to be
run,
like tubes
cracks
or
me up.
something.
That's what they look like.
If
this
you
guy.
think Vort looks like a lizard, like and subscribe.
They're the ones that run like tap 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 tap.
If you
Right?
don't think Vort looks like a lizard, go to the Patreon and subscribe there.
If you don't have a strong opinion on whether Vort looks like a lizard or not, watch us on Twitch
Yeah.
Monday nights.
That's going to be the place for you, for sure.
Yeah.
So follow all of those instructions, please. And thank you again for the suggestion. Julia first, and then Mackenzie second.
Yeah.
And hey,
Hey,
we're sorry.
Hey, sorry.
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 Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas.
And make even dumber drawings.
I'm Karina.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm Julia.
I'm just watching my watch laters. If you have
better
anything
not
to
make
recommend,
me
feel free.
Feel any negative emotions during this intro, or else I'll get akumatized and I'll do something silly.
Whoa.
What does that mean?
That's a very loaded question, I realize, as I choose to host today's Miraculous Ladybug episode.
Wow.
that what the show is about?
A show that only I'm familiar with, I now realize.
I've literally never heard of it until you in the Discord were like, should I host a Miraculous Ladybug episode?
Yeah.
People want it.
As,
Yeah.
as the resident fake Gen Z person of this team,
You're on the border.
I am familiar with Miraculous Ladybug, and we've gotten a bunch of people asking for a Miraculous Ladybug themed episode. So all of this time later, we decided to do it, and
I
hopefully
tried to watch Ladybug
it's still
once, but I don't like
wanted.
the animation
Yeah, I
style,
I kept
so I couldn't
ignoring
watch
the
it.
suggestion because I didn't know anything about it, and I didn't think anyone else on the team did.
It was me.
But it was Karina the
the
whole
local
time.
fake Gen Zer.
Yay!
It's me, the local pretending to be a Zoomer in all ways in my life. So I know Miraculous Ladybug. I use Tumblr. Still. So
we all have them.
it's a superhero show.
Oh.
It's a French animated show, I believe.
la.
It's about these superheroes, Ladybug and Cat Noir, and they go around stopping these things called Akuma, which are created by this dude Hawkmoth. And what he does is anytime someone gets mad, he sends this little butterfly demon after them, and they turn into a supervillain based on
Cool.
whatever they're mad
Damn.
about.
So never get mad.
Oh, I
Never get
love
mad.
that. That's fun.
Wow.
Damn.
I wish
Or
someone
else
would
evil father will find you.
send me a butterfly demon when I get mad.
Don't we all? But
Most
I'd
magical
argue that you
shows-
don't,
most
because a lot of
magical
these
girl
supervillains
shows
are
are not
pretty
Madoka.
silly, and if I turn into a supervillain in this manner, I'd be embarrassed. So I
like
figured
Cardcaptor
I'd give
Sakura,
you
that
some
was a cool
info
one.
about some of these supervillains.
Okay.
And you could just do you could draw them for me, please.
I'm gonna draw
You could do.
a silly supervillain.
Yeah. So Nathan, you're first?
Yes.
Well, I figured I'd give you the most iconic Miraculous
God.
Ladybug villain,
Uh-oh.
Mr. Pigeon.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
This dude was
Um,
pissed about pigeons.
He is so pissed about pigeons. He has
Mr.
been
Pigeon.
he's been pissed about pigeons nonstop since this show first started. He has been it's called akumatized when you get turned into a supervillain. He's been akumatized 72 times, which
What
is
the
the most
hell?
out of anyone in this show.
So it just keeps happening?
yeah, because he keeps getting mad
He
about
keeps getting
pigeons.
mad about
He can't
pigeons.
stop
Yeah.
himself.
Because some of the reasons I've gathered from various wikis about why he was angry include wants to turn pigeons into the city's first-class citizens and get rid of all the park police.
Oh, so he's mad
Yeah.
about how pigeons are being treated.
Yeah, and he wants to give the pigeons of Paris the right to experience culture. He just really
this does
he has a
feel
lot of
very
thoughts
French.
about pigeons.
Yeah.
This
It-
is
it's a French
his
show,
version
yes.
of dogs should be able to vote.
Yeah, he thinks pigeons should be able to vote.
The French just want their culture
Mr. Tesla, no.
strongly represented.
Don't go into the weird
at all
French magical
times.
girl show.
Even by pigeons.
Even by pigeons.
And his
Yeah, Tesla was
superpowers
fucking really
include
weird about
able
pigeons.
to control and communicate with pigeons.
I've like
using
studied
his
the guy's
pigeon
biography.
whistle.
It's been fascinating.
Pigeon
Oh.
whistle.
He's just a little pigeon guy.
Pigeon whistle.
Pigeons are so stupid.
Yeah.
Don't
Even
let
if you-
Mr. Pigeon hear you
Yeah,
say
you're gonna
that,
piss him
Jacob.
off, and he's
I
gonna
hope
turn
he
into
does.
Mr. Pigeon a 73rd time.
I'll debate Mr. Pigeon in the forum of open ideas and discourse, and I will win.
Do you want to know my pigeon fact?
Yes.
Pigeons see at a rate that if they were to watch a movie, like a film movie,
Movie film.
they would see the reel itself
Because they see too fast.
because
They
they see
see
too
too
fast, which is why
Wow.
they leave so late. You know when you walk up to a pigeon and you're like, move, move,
Yeah.
and then they don't
Yeah,
until
that's
you're
how
like
I
you're a
always
second
walk up
away
Yeah.
from kicking them
Because they know they got plenty of time.
because they got plenty of
'Cause
time.
they're seeing so
But
fast.
also, this means that if this man were to share a French film with this pigeon, the pigeon would be like, "Well, this is crap. I'm sorry, this is crap."
Yeah, they can't appreciate film. They only can watch the 4K Hobbit movies that were in that horrendous frame rate.
Oh,
They would
yeah.
need
The
they would need
biggest
the
frame rate.
Yeah.
they would need the 60 FPS with the motion. What's
Motion
the
smoothing
motion
on.
smoothing?
Yeah, they watch everything with motion smoothing on.
Yeah. Can I also add that another reason he was akumatized for the 51st time, it was because he decided that pigeons have it hard in Paris and tries to take all the pigeons to the moon.
If I were to think about a persecuted group in Paris, perhaps the pigeons are not what I would think.
It
of.
No,
seems
it's
like
pigeons,
they've got
right?
it pretty good, except for I watched that. What was it? It was like Planet Earth.
Oh yeah, about the New York pigeons.
I think it's the Paris pigeons. They got catfish.
Oh yeah, the ones that get eaten by
they
the
get
catfish.
eaten by
Oh my
catfish.
God.
They get
Yeah.
catfished.
The pigeons literally just stand by the bank of this river,
They have no natural predators
Where the-
besides these catfish.
and they choose to go in the only place where the catfish has access to them, and then all stand there. And my favorite clip is one of the catfish comes out of the water, devours a pigeon whole,
Oh my
and
god.
the pigeon standing next to it doesn't even move. He just keeps standing there.
Well,
That's a 2021 mood. ain't
it watched it happen so clearly and
Yeah.
crisply with its pigeon vision.
But wasn't able to think like maybe I shouldn't stand by this river.
It hated that guy. It was like fucking good. I'm glad.
It's one less pigeon in my space.
Turn my
Taking up
mic
my
off for a
space,
second. I'm gonna have a little snacko.
I'd leave that space for
My
Tom
pen
and Tom
recharge.
only. That was a MySpace joke.
Oh,
Thank you for explaining
I'm
it.
glad
I
I'm-
was fully just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, Tom. I was
We
thinking
all
of
know.
Toonami Tom.
Yeah.
The only person,
him.
the only room I have in my heart is for Toonami Tom.
I thought that the pigeon's name was Tom, and he was referring to himself in the third person.
See, we all thought different stuff.
Being like, this
Oh,
is
ain't that
Tom's
His name
space.
is Xavier,
The
and
The
man?
Pigeon Man?
the pigeon man, and
Amazing.
his favorite pigeon's name is Edgar.
Edgar Wright, the filmmaker.
Yes.
That's why Edgar Wright's such a good director, because he sees so many frames.
Because he's a pigeon, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I should also add that as part of his pigeon controlling powers, he can control the pigeons to like, you know that thing where like in cartoons the school of fish make shape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do that with the pigeon.
Oh.
Pigeon
Oh.
make shape.
Pigeon make shape.
What are some shapes that the pigeons make?
Square.
Here, I'll just read you some of the
Circle.
captions from this wiki. Mr. Pigeon with a ball of pigeons on each arm.
Ball of
Pigeons capturing Cat Noir. Pigeon planes.
Pigeon planes.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds like something I would see in a Rorschach test. And I'd have to say that to my psychiatrist. The psychiatrist would be like, what do you see in the ink blot? And I'd be like, pigeon plane?
And they're like, interesting.
Man with pigeons on either shoulder? I don't. Please
I'm gonna
don't think
be
I'm
honest
weird.
with you, Doc. I see Pigeon Man with a ball of pigeons on either arm. He's like, that's what you say about every ink blot I show you.
Can you describe it to me without using the word pigeon?
It's
No.
impossible.
I can't.
What else can I see?
Once you see the pigeon, you can't not see the pigeon. Oh my god.
He's got his pigeons.
Oh, ooh.
Pigeon ball.
Oh.
Pigeon ball.
Ew. It's like
Oh.
chunky.
You said it was on his arm.
I mean, yeah, you got me there.
This is sort of a combo of two drawings I've done in the past. One
Uh-huh.
was of a pigeon person
Uh-huh.
for the urban fantasy episode,
Mhm.
and this pigeon ball is kind of reminding me of that toilet rabbit that I drew.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Pigeon balls are the toilet rabbits of the sky.
pigeon balls are the toilet rabbits of the sky.
Pigeon balls are
Of
the toilet
this-
rabbits of the sky.
Of this guy.
Of this guy.
Pigeon balls are the toilet rabbits of this guy.
This guy.
This guy right here.
So he's
We're good at
really
jokes.
he's really big, is what.
Apparently.
We
Are
did
these
that.
pigeons are very tiny.
We did that a whole bit just for the person that said they can't watch Drawfee because we repeat each other too much.
Yeah, that one was for you, buddy.
Yeah,
I
I
hope
just
you're
want to
still
point out I
watching.
did not
You can leave
participate.
now.
Julian literally never participates in the repetition. I don't think Julia's ever repeated once
Never.
on Drawfee.
Mm-mm.
Julia only
Never.
says individual Julia things.
You mean like this arm is what I imagined down comforters were when I learned of what they were when I was a child?
You thought they were full of birds?
Well, my mom said they were made out of like feathers, and I was like, birds?
You're like, you know what else is made out of feathers?
Birds.
Birds.
Pillows full of birds.
Pillows full of birds. It
Pillows
makes
full
sense.
of birds. This blanket full of birds.
This bird full of feathers.
Open them up, full of feathers. Yeah.
Nathan, this is cool.
This is cool.
Thank you.
Kind of looks like Space Ghost.
It's like if Space Ghost was a pigeon.
Giving me
It's
Space
like a
Ghost
space
vibes.
ghost. We're like really mad about pigeons.
Yeah.
It's kind of giving me space ghost vibes.
I get the sense that probably Pigeon Man, is he Pigeon Man?
Mr. Pigeon.
Mr. Pigeon.
Mr. Pigeon.
Is probably
Monsieur
not
Pigeon?
actually this buff. That's my guess.
He got akumatized.
You know what I'm picturing? I'm picturing the guy from Hey Arnold what had all the pigeons on his roof. And
Oh,
then-
sure.
And then he basically became Jellicle at the end of his
He did
episode, and the
become Jellicle.
pigeons
Jellicle.
carried him. They carried him to the heavy side layer.
Yeah, they did. He was the Jellicle choice of the pigeons.
They literally carried him up into the sky, and Arnold's just like, goodbye, and then
Yeah.
you never see him again.
Can I shout out another person in our comments that I see, or just
Yes.
people in general? The
Yes.
people who say this episode is not free of discussion of Cats 2019. That one's
Yep.
for you.
You should never assume an episode's going to be free of discussion of
You
Cats
should assume it
2019.
will have it.
Yeah, if it doesn't, that's the exception.
I literally just watched a video about why Cats 2019 broke my brain the way that it did,
Oh.
and
Your
it
brain
makes so much more
specifically?
sense.
Yeah, it's crazy someone made that video about you.
Yeah.
Very tailored content.
Yeah, tailored
What was
Swift
the,
content.
what was the answer?
Basically that nothing lines up with anything. Like, it's not just even the scale and the backgrounds that doesn't make sense, but basically that every department was so rushed.
Oh, so the faces are incorrect.
But no, even the beats are incorrect. Like,
yeah,
the
like-
scene where the bugs are tapping to the music, the bugs are tapping to a different beat than the song, so it's not lining up. But also, the orchestra had to try to follow the improv singing
Oh,
of the
yeah,
actors.
yeah. Okay.
So it confused my brain too much.
It is quite like a dream.
Yeah, that's a cool design you're adding here.
It's like a nightmare dressed like a daydream.
Yeah. I think William Shakespeare said that once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does he have like a logo?
I mean,
Is it
they
like a-
are super villains. Is that like a window?
is it a boob
Nathan,
window? Hey,
why is he
Nathan?
hot?
He's Mr. Pigeon.
That doesn't answer my question.
Have you seen pigeons? They're
Yeah.
hot.
Okay,
listen,
Jacob.
This is the least I've known about anything going into an episode. I
Do you
have
need
no
more
idea what the.
information?
No.
I feel
I'm
like
not-
I've done a bad job
No.
explaining.
No,
what
you're
this
doing
show
great.
is.
We just
I
have
just
never
don't-
interacted.
Yeah.
I don't know
with
what the
this.
visual
It's very
style of the
difficult
show is.
to explain.
I don't know what anything
Yeah, you're
looks
going in
like.
cold. At least everyone
So-
else will have a bit of a primer. But like, this show is very convoluted in its lore, and I realize now how difficult it is to explain to someone who has no idea what's going on.
I mean, I think I kind of nailed this. Though.
yeah, I like this
You
guy.
wanted a hot pigeon man.
Oh, I didn't
right?
say that, but I mean, I'll
That's-
always
you
accept
didn't
one.
say it,
It's
but
what
you
you
didn't
wanted.
say it with
Yeah.
your words, but you kind of said it.
I mean, you
your
could
vibe.
argue that Mr. Pigeon is hot. Maybe.
You,
You
can
can ar-
argue that any
Yeah.
thing is hot. You're gonna say the same thing.
Yep.
You want to say it at the same time?
Yeah.
say
But
it
then they'd
together.
be
let's do it.
repeating.
No, we're
You-
not. It's not repeating
No,
if
we're
it
saying
happens at the same time.
Ready?
Okay.
You could argue that anybody is hot.
Oh, you said anybody, but I said anyone.
Wow.
Oh my
Which one are we
God.
gonna
Well,
go
you can't
with?
be too similar.
Anybody? Let's do anybody.
I feel like anyone is less word jumbling.
Okay, let's do anyone.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah. You could argue that
anyone is hot.
I couldn't get through it because Nathan put his face in his hands.
I'm done. I don't want to draw anymore.
Let's
I
look at
like,
Monsieur Pigeon.
Show
I
me-
like yours.
Show me Mr. Pigeon.
Oh.
What
he's
was
like-
that? He's a guy.
He is kind of strong though.
The image
Yeah.
of him holding these pigeons is insane.
It's crazy.
Turn my mic back on to say, oh
might-
my
What a
god.
visual.
I might just, in the render,
Look at
I
him.
might just take one of these pigeon balls and put them
You
where I
should.
put the
Just
pigeon
copy
ball.
and
I think
paste.
you
so
deserve
don't-
that.
I don't.
He
wanna
really
have
is
to-
just a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have a strong upper body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does have defined pectorals and shoulders.
Yeah, but his head also does look like a butt plug.
Wow, it really does.
Oh.
So like you win some, you
Yeah.
lose some.
Wow.
really
But
good.
He's
but,
an icon. We
but
love
that's
him.
that's not something he's mad about.
Yeah.
He never gets akumatized.
Yeah, he doesn't get turned into Mr. Not a Butt Plug.
Oh my god. All right. Thank you for this, Karina.
You're welcome.
Jacob, you draw now.
Yeah, I'd like to go, please.
Okay, Jacob.
I'm ready. I'm gonna become Mr. Drawing.
Whoa.
Because you're angry
'Cause
about
I'm
drawing.
mad about drawing.
Well,
Yeah.
I will say that some of them have some stupid names, but this one, maybe not. Jacob, can you please draw me Animaestro?
Oh.
The anime maestro?
The anime maestro.
Wow.
Is that what he's mad about? Anime soundtracks?
Yeah.
There aren't enough. They're all so good. I wish there were more.
His initial conflict, it put in short, is wants people to appreciate his job as a movie director and recognize the power of animation.
Wow.
And his superpower is that he can shapeshift into a variety of 2D animated beings that grant him any superpowers he requires. But if no one watches him, he becomes immobilized.
Whoa.
He wants cartoons to be real.
Is this a
Not
self-insert?
Here's the funny story. Yes. How
Okay.
did you know?
Because it's an animated show. And this is a guy whose power is
Yeah.
animation.
The person who turns into Animaestro is Thomas Astruc, who is the director of Miraculous Ladybug in the real
Oh.
world. But in
Oh.
Miraculous Ladybug, he directed the Ladybug and Cat Noir movie
Oh.
in universe.
Wow.
And it is just the guy.
And
It's the real man.
his name is Thomas
I don't
Astruc.
know.
I don't
Very
know.
French name, yeah.
I don't know how to say it better than that. So yes, but I didn't say Astruc.
Wow, that's another Tom that it could have been.
You can look up a clip of the guy and see if he changed his
Yeah,
style.
it's
It's
actually
MySpace
pretty cool.
director of Miraculous Ladybug,
Yeah.
who before anyone lights up the comments, I don't have an opinion of.
All right.
Wow.
Neither do I.
None of us.
I
do,
know
is
nothing
the
about this
thing.
man.
But in the show, he's just a guy who become a cartoon.
Okay.
You
I just
defeat
think
him by
he's-
ignoring him. I love that.
Yeah. I haven't watched this episode, but I guess it's like Weeping Angel rules.
Yeah.
They're like reverse Weeping Angel rules. If you look at the Weeping Angels, they don't move.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So he's like a reverse of that. No, I like that take because a lot of people have, since the Weeping Angels episode, have done
Yeah.
that thing. But
Yeah.
this
This
guy
looks
was like,
like-
"You have to be watching me, or else I will die."
Yeah, yeah, I want negative attention, please.
I'm drawing a disco man.
You are drawing a
Yeah.
disco man.
This is a perfect disco pose.
Maybe
But
he's
is this Thomas Astruc?
maybe he's taking the form of a Disco Man cartoon.
Well, I was thinking he'd just be like, I haven't decided what I want his face to look like yet, so we're just gonna put that
French.
in.
He's French.
Draw my father.
I was thinking maybe he'd have like sort of his arm coming up, but then it turns into like a flat, like cartoon hand
Oh.
that he's like gonna hit you with.
Hit
like
me
it
with
flattens
your flat
out.
hand.
Well, flat hand.
So yeah, we could do like sort of like one of these things,
That's
so
cool.
you can tell that it's like a flat hand.
Yeah. The flat hand disco.
So he just like
Disco flat
you know
Yeah, it's all the rage on TikTok these days.
he grabs you with like his animated fingers.
It's a weird
No.
That's what he does.
Not his animated fingers.
My
Yeah.
animated finger.
So they can do like cartoon stuff, like stretch out, and maybe he's like a Mr. Fantastic.
Wow.
And then in this hand, he's gonna have the director's
Script?
the director's clapper.
Yeah, that they famously use in animation.
Yeah.
Well, he's a director. He's got to have the clapper.
You gotta clap it.
Director's clapper. I don't know why that got me so bad.
Because it's wrong and stupid.
Oh, it's very funny though.
Can I say that on because I'm sourcing my various things because this show is very difficult to discuss from various fan wikis, and on the Miraculous Ladybug wiki under personality it says he is a very nice man and usually upbeat and excited about his movie premieres. He just wants to be recognized and appreciated for his work, but has a tendency to be ignored by everyone. As Animaestro, he is determined to show everyone what animation is capable of. But under the antagonist wiki, it says, as Animaestro, he is determined to show everyone what animation is capable of. Like his real-world counterpart, he's more of an asshole to everyone and does whatever he can to get what he desires.
Wow.
Damn.
All
Shots
right.
fired.
Whoever wrote the antagonist wiki has beef.
All right,
Brag
dang.
him.
Shit.
He's
mean,
got on like
that's-
big goofy shoes,
Yuck.
big cartoon shoes.
That's sort of the way with creatives, you know. It's like they're really nice to some people, and then if you catch them at the wrong time, you just think, ooh, that guy's an asshole.
That's me.
Yeah, I think that about Karina all the time.
Yeah, I think that about Jacob a lot.
It's one of those things that I just think about Nathan like that
Yeah.
frequently.
Yeah.
What do directors wear?
T-shirts,
T-shirts.
and hoodies.
Maybe like
That's
some
not like a
pants.
director outfit though. I feel like they always have like a
They got like
Vest.
a scarf,
A scarf.
and like a
He's French, so you could have a
a
beret.
visor. Oh, beret is good also.
Yeah, remember, this is a very French show.
Posture,
Yeah, so we'll have,
hydration,
like,
do
the
a stretch,
scarf.
save
What
your
was that
progress check.
movie Mank? That was about a director, right?
Dank?
Dank.
You're thinking of Monk?
I'm thinking. I'm
It's about
thinking.
Detective.
Donk?
Coming soon to theaters.
Yeah,
Dong.
I was thinking about donk. You're right. I can't believe I pronounced donk so wrong.
So wrong.
I was thinking it, but you said it. I'm so glad you did.
One brain cell. One brain cell.
Hey, Jacob, this looks like BBC's Sherlock.
It does look like BBC Sherlock.
It's like BBC Sherlock, but with big hands.
Is this Benedict?
Wow, it kind of does. I mean, you're not wrong. The sideburn didn't help even. That made it worse probably.
Nope. Still looks like BBC Sherlock, but
Well,
with
I'm
big
going to give him
hands.
like one of these situations.
Okay.
Huh?
These little mustache beard
Oh.
situations.
Yeah, that helped.
Now he looks like a French BBC Sherlock.
This is how they do the French version. Is
Yeah.
they CGI on a little mustache.
Yeah.
they
Otherwise,
make his-
French people won't understand.
They won't understand what Benedict
his
Cumberbatch
hands
is saying.
massive.
They look
The
at the
show just-
mustache,
Yeah.
how the mouth is moving.
You know, I watched it when I was in America, and it wasn't clicking for me, that show. And then I went to visit my grandma, and suddenly there, I don't know.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It's like, wow, I get it.
I get it now. I get why there's so much hype around this show.
Yeah. His powers of deduction make so much more sense now.
Yeah. Before I wasn't buying it.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. He's supposed to be a Poirot. Okay. I see.
I get it. He's like Donk.
I get it. He's like
He's
Dom.
like
Sort
my
of a
favorite
donk
detective.
figure.
Donk.
God.
Jacob, this is such a goofy fellow.
Yeah, I like
don't-
him.
Well, it's because everybody got a clue when
Yeah.
we saw Mr. Pigeon. It's like, oh, I didn't make
now
him
they're all
goofy
gonna
enough.
look like Mr. Pigeon.
Well, Julia's gonna have both Mr. Pigeon and
Yeah.
Anna
I will say
Maestro
that
to work from.
Maybe it's a bit late to like add this on, but this was one of those fun episodes where they were able to just go a little buck wild stylistically.
Oh, that's cool.
Because he does turn into different 2D.
Oh, is it like a gumball situation?
Yeah.
I love when they
Does.
do that in gumball.
Yeah, so, and it's, in case it wasn't clear from Mr. Pigeon, this is a 3D show, so he does
Yes.
just turn into like 3D different styles of character.
What's this guy's name? Mr. Donk?
Mr. Donk?
This is Anna Maestro.
It is
Anime
Anime
Maestro.
Maestro, the anime maestro.
I like his cape is
It's
film.
film.
Whoa.
His cape is film.
His cape
That's
is
very
film.
good.
What else do directors do?
They say action and cut.
I feel like we're really leaning hard on the director and not the fact that he's an animation director.
Animation directors don't look like anything.
They don't exist.
They're invisible.
They're invisible. Only film directors look like thing.
Jacob, you've met an animation director.
And
I
I
was there.
I couldn't perceive him.
Wow.
It's like, wow, this guy could be anything.
I can only see him at the corner of my eyes. If I don't look directly at him, I can see a vague shape.
I mean, if I had just drawn Spencer, it would just look like a guy.
Aw, you should have just drawn Spencer.
This is what Spencer looks like in France.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is what he looks like in France.
This is Frencer.
Frencher.
Frencher.
Director of Miraculous Ladybug.
Frencher.
Frencher.
I guess I'm done.
Damn.
Here he is.
Would you look at him or would you look away, causing him to be immobile?
Well, I think because he's so motionful, I'd be tempted to look at him.
If he clapped his clapper, I'd probably look at him.
Yeah, I'd be like, why do you have that in animation?
It's for this reason, because he can clap it and get your attention. And then when you look over, he
Shit.
grabs you with his animated fingers.
Well, it is big hand.
His big hand, his
Big
animated
flat
fingers.
hand.
Okay, well, do you want to see the real self-insert of the director of Miraculous Ladybug?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
There he is.
Oh.
Is he Guillermo del Toro?
No.
Wow, he does look like Guillermo del Toro.
He does, but no.
That's
And-
cool. He's all scribbly
Yeah,
inside.
and he has all his different little cartoon forms.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
I like,
I like
that.
this. Yeah, I like this guy.
Yeah.
So he does just look like a guy, though.
He is just a guy.
So mine also is a guy.
Yeah,
He's
this
kind
could
of
be.
just a guy wearing a mask, but he's like scratched out.
So I
This is
got it.
Cute.
I got it, basically.
I
How
like
you-
his little Voltron.
How you
form.
gonna look away from that giant unicorn vomiting a rainbow?
You gotta.
It's impossible.
You gotta.
Yeah, you have to, Nathan.
Dang.
Please look away.
Stop looking at it.
I
I
can't.
love this nervous bird.
Everyone turn away from the screen so we can move on to the next segment.
Go away. Go away. BBC Sherlock. Go away.
Me.
Julia.
Julia.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I've never been more ready for the show that I've only just heard of.
Yeah,
just
well,
now.
it's French. One of the running themes of Miraculous Ladybug is girl power.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, why don't you give me iconic girl villain Queen Banana, please?
Banana.
Is that you, Karina? You don't like bananas.
No, Queen Banana loves bananas.
Oh,
I
she's
thought she
so
was mad about bananas.
She's angry. Well, again,
No.
Mr. Pigeon is angry because pigeons aren't appreciated enough.
Yeah.
So
She's mad
maybe-
at me for not liking bananas.
She loves bananas so much.
Her motive is wants to prove herself the rightful lead actress in the movie Kriatika and get revenge on her half sister Zoe for stealing the role from her, which I guess has to do with bananas.
Yeah, where does bananas come into play?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, I can't explain this show to you. Don't look at me. But I will tell you that her powers include that she wields a pistol that shoots bananas that transform any person they hit into a banana,
Oh,
my God.
which is
Banana
kind of my
gun.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were a banana, what would you do?
Dude, I'd die.
I don't know.
Dang.
Is
What
her
if you
drawing
couldn't
some
die,
clear
though?
armor?
She also rides a flying go-kart equipped with banana cannons that can also turn people into bananas.
Are they sorry, when they get turned into bananas, and it's okay if you don't know the answer to this, are they like still do they have consciousness?
That's a great question.
Or are
that
they
I
just-
will look up.
Are they just bananas?
Unclear. There's also a character in Miraculous Ladybug who is just a guy who's always in a banana suit.
That's fun.
Was he impervious
I don't know.
to her attacks?
Do the people who get turned into bananas, is that permanent? Like after you defeat her, do they get turned back,
No,
or
once
is that
you,
just
once you defeat an Akuma, everything gets reset.
Oh, okay.
So do they have the memory of being a banana?
Yeah.
I wonder how that affects you
Yeah.
psychologically.
Do you think you can ever eat a banana again?
Yeah, because you would know what it was like to be banana. What if being a banana was great?
What if nothing in life makes
Yeah.
you as happy
Yeah.
as how you felt when you were a banana?
Like, I can never achieve that again.
That's the next supervillain.
This person who wants to be a banana.
Again.
I just want to be a banana.
I didn't have to think about politics when I was a banana.
I wonder if that banana guy's ever been akumatized.
You should have become Princess Banana,
Queen
Well,
banana.
Queen Banana.
Hopefully someday. Also, apparently, she is aided by an incredibly strong giant gorilla that throws giant bananas that transform any person they touch into a banana.
I get
What
it.
is-
It's Donk.
It's Donk.
Donk?
Donk is here.
You don't have to draw all of that if you don't want to, Julia.
Oh, I
just
won't.
find it very funny.
Yeah.
That there's so many layers to Queen Banana's mission to turn
Right.
everyone into a banana,
She's a
which is
queen
somehow getting
banana.
revenge on her half sister.
Julia's just drawing the banana version of Widow
Maker.
Maker. from Overwatch.
She was French.
She was
Yeah.
French, and we don't know her stance on bananas.
We love French representation with
I thought-
their
I was
crazy
thinking of-
villains.
I was thinking of Black Widow.
No.
No.
Like, I thought she was Asian.
Widowmaker Overwatch.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
Good joke, Karina.
Good joke.
Good joke, Karina.
That really got. Yeah.
Perfect. Oh my gosh.
I do like that on the antagonist wiki under powers and ability, aside from the banana gun that turns people into bananas, it's driving a flying car. Damn, this queen can drive a flying car.
A flying car.
A flying go-kart.
Specifically.
I just,
You don't need a license to drive a go-kart.
I just love that this is. It's like, yeah, her motivation is getting back at her half sister.
For something presumably unrelated to bananas. I need to figure this out.
Maybe
We have to go deeper.
They had
We
like
gotta go
one
deeper.
conversation where her half sister was like, you know, I'm really glad that everyone isn't bananas. And she was like, well,
She's like, actually, that pisses me off.
Actually, I took that personally.
I'm gonna turn everyone into bananas. So
And that will get me the role somehow.
yeah. Well, if everyone's a banana except me, I get the role. Unless that one banana is really good at acting.
Yeah, still lose the role
Still
to a
loses.
banana.
Just the director's like, you know what? I really like the way the banana is interpreting the role.
Your half sister, who's now a banana, is even better at the role than before.
I was thinking that maybe it wasn't working, but now that she's a banana, she's gotta stay.
Something special about that banana.
She does look very regal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has
Well, she is.
a queenly visage
Yeah.
and a gun.
And
Well, right now it's just sort of a box, but
Yeah, I'm trying to decide how a banana gun would work. Oh, you know what?
it shoots bananas that turn people into bananas.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to have a barrel that fires a banana.
Bro, there's just bananas everywhere.
Oh, crossbow.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a bottom-loaded
Banana crossbow.
banana crossbow. So it's gonna have but they have things called banana clips.
Oh.
How do I work that in?
Is
Two
that
banana
one of those
clips,
clips
holding the.
that's like a curve?
Yeah, it's like that.
Banana clip.
Yeah. I didn't know that
That-
was called a banana clip, but it makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just stick one on the bottom of the crossbow.
Yeah.
I gotta make the. Oh my god, I gotta make the crossbow longer.
Long
It
enough.
also would be very French
that
for her to have a crossbow.
It is French.
My parents have a crossbow in their living room, and that is
Oh,
not.
golly.
joke.
To be fair, your dad has a crossbow in the living room.
That's true. It was given to us by my grandmother.
A family
I don't
heirloom
think your
crossbow.
mom would own a crossbow if left to her own devices.
No, she wasn't a fan of the time that we shot the crossbow across the street into our neighbor's yard, and we lost the bolt back there.
Yeah, that sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
You could have turned someone into a banana.
Yeah. Well,
Have
right.
you considered?
Oh, I like the
it's a little
peel
peel
coat.
coat.
It's a peeling.
I was gonna make it. Yeah. I'm just gonna make it like a dress.
Yeah.
It could be a dress.
Yeah. Cover up that foot.
Yeah.
Draw a foot, cover up a foot.
Get rid of it.
Delete your art.
Delete your art.
You heard it here, folks.
Turn it into a banana.
might.
Whatever you
I
were
don't know, that
drawing
sounds like
has
something
been
that would
shot.
happen in Place
Has been shot by the banana gun. It is a banana now. You must now turn your art into banana and shoot banana gun at 5 other artists and have them turn their art into banana.
Okay, I think I figured out where the banana theming came from. Maybe
Okay.
it's just that that's what she decided her character in the movie should have been.
A banana queen?
Yes.
What? That answers
Right.
less than knowing nothing.
It's gonna be loaded with tiny bananas. I've decided. Baby bananas.
You can make the bananas whatever size you want, as long as they're not plantains.
I think she just had bananas on the mind. That's all.
Damn,
I
she's
love that
thinking
for
about
her.
bananas. Oh, I'm just thinking about bananas.
Yeah, that's what Ed
Who,
Sheeran
me?
wrote that song
Yeah.
about.
Thinking out loud
Yeah,
about bananas.
Yeah, but then they were like, that's kind of weird, so we changed it to toes. I don't actually know what that song's about.
I was also trying to think of the real words, and I couldn't. I could only think about toes.
Yeah.
It's the real song is just about falling in love in a very normal way.
Okay, well.
It has nothing to do with bananas or toes.
Well, that's because they made him change it.
Yeah,
Well,
twice.
doesn't it actually say people fall in love in mysterious ways?
Yeah, but that's pretty
Being turned into
normal.
a banana can be a mysterious way.
Yeah.
If everyone's falling in love in mysterious ways, then that makes it normal to fall in love in mysterious ways. Got him.
Well, he didn't say everyone. He said people.
He said people.
He said people.
That implies that it's
Yeah, I
common.
can turn my screen filter back on.
No, no, it doesn't.
No, he's Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
This episode is
This episode
Wild.
is nothing.
We're having fun. I'm having
It's
fun.
something.
It's good.
I feel like I should add further context to this show because I'm giving you very little to work off of, but because you get akumatized by Hawkmoth, the main villain,
Right.
and when you get akumatized, he sends that little butterfly to you, and it goes, and like Hawkmoth talks to you in your head, and he'll be like, "So, Mr. Pigeon, how do you feel about this? Okay, well, if you're mad, you should go get me the cat noir and the ladybug's little trinkets so I can have their powers, you know?"
Mm-hmm.
So he's usually the one naming the villains. So most of the names come from Hawkmoth himself. Not Queen Banana, though.
Oh, she came up with that herself.
Yeah, she came up with it herself. But a lot of the other ones,
True queen move.
which I feel like I should have an honorable mentions list of,
Oh yeah, let's get some.
of
Please.
some good names, such as Gamer.
Games can be anything.
Gamer. Who else? Simple Man was one I was looking at for this episode.
Simple man.
Yeah,
Just a
it's
simple
just a
man.
simple man.
That would have been a good one for Julia.
It's just a simple man.
I gave this one to Julia thinking maybe she'd also lean into the horrific body horror of being turned into a banana.
You know,
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
about it.
I'll admit that.
I
But
thought,
you don't have to.
I was thinking
yeah.
about it, and then
Thinking out loud.
Like Ed Sheeran.
I was thinking about it in mysterious ways.
Yeah, as you typically do.
No, actually, what happened was that I started drawing and Photoshop started hitching, and I was just like, just get through,
Get it done.
just get it
Yeah.
in.
Everyone just imagine what
Everyone just
Julia would
imagine.
have drawn.
Yeah.
You
had
know what?
Photoshop not been hitching.
It's not too late.
It's not too late
It's not
Very
too late.
well.
for a little body
Oh.
horror.
You decide as I list off some other silly villain names, such
Please
as
do.
Simon Says
Mm.
and Roger Cop, who is
Roger
just a
Cop.
guy named Roger who is a cop. His name is
Wow.
Roger Cop now.
Roger Cop.
Amazing. I love that. It seems like someone was like, you have to have like a cop villain, and he was like, I don't even want to put in the effort into thinking about what he would be like. He's just gonna be Roger
Yeah.
Cop.
Where's some other ones? The Mime.
Of course.
Guitar villain.
That's actually amazing.
He did not. He phoned it in that day.
Hero
He was like,
from
"You got a
JoJo?
guitar. You're a villain."
This
You'll
guitar
never
villain.
guess what your name's gonna be, buddy.
I'm not in the mood today.
Yeah.
Your guitar villain.
Because at this point, like, Hawkmoth is a known entity, right? Like, you realize that if you get angry enough, there's a chance that Hawkmoth's going to come talk to you in your head. And,
Yeah.
Maybe people are like, oh, it's my turn. I was angry enough. Hawkmoth noticed me. I'm very excited to find out what my villain name is. And he's just like, what are you? It's a guitar
Yeah.
villain. I haven't had my coffee yet today.
Yeah.
Just your guitar villain.
Your
I don't know.
guitar villain.
You know how
now.
Guitar Hero?
Your
It's like that, but villain.
but
Ooh,
villain.
there's a Christmas special where Santa Claus gets akumatized. Into-
Julia put a tiny person inside the face.
Yay!
Perfect. You'll
It's the
never
sticker.
guess who Santa Claus is as a villain.
Mrs. Claus?
Manta Claus.
Wow.
Tom Allen?
Tom Allen.
Tim Allen? What's his name?
It's
Tom
Santa
from
Claus.
MySpace.
Tom
but
from MySpace?
Claus, like the
Oh, that's so stupid. I would never
like
have
the
thought of
Yu-Gi-Oh
it because it's too
monster.
obvious.
Yeah. Like the Yu-Gi-Oh
What's Santa mad about? Too many naughty kids?
probably.
Too much presents
he-
deliver?
Robert
Have
He
to-
wants to give a bad Christmas to everyone except for Adrian.
Oh, you go, Adrian.
Yeah, good for Adrian.
Way to go, Adrian.
He's a good little guy.
I swear to God, I would go crazy on all of you, but if it weren't for Adrian,
You're lucky Adrian's holding me back.
Yeah.
Adrian's the only thing keeping me sane in this world. Thank you, Adrian.
Yeah, please leave a comment down below about your favorite thing about Adrian,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, it's a little ripe.
Well, it's like a little bruised in the areas where it would get hit.
Getting a
I
little.
hate bananas.
It's getting a little spotty, getting a little soft and gross in there, as bananas do.
If this show were in the real world, like 90% of the villains would just be Facebook guy. It's like, here's another
It's-
Facebook guy. He got super
God.
mad about something on Facebook.
God damn it.
I am anti-masker. Which one?
Just let him and Twitter guy fight it out.
Yeah.
They'll take care of each other.
They only are represented by squares from camera angles from too low, where you're looking up at a man in sunglasses
Yeah.
in a truck.
In a truck.
There would also be a
Or
lot
car.
of like stubbed their toe person.
Stub their toe
Because
guy.
I'm like never angrier than if I stub my toe. That's like that's peak rage.
Oh, if I
Yeah.
bonk my head
Oh,
on
bonk-
something.
bonk your head, girl, yeah.
Oh.
Bonk your head, girl. Yes.
Bonks her head and gets so mad.
I get
Her goal is to make
mad at
everyone
any
bonk their
object I
head.
bonk my head
I was
on.
just trying to get the cat toy from under the bed, and instead I hit my head on the bed frame.
Now you're all gonna hit your head on the
Now
bed
you're all going to
frame.
experience this.
Well, like,
Bonk.
the thing I'm mad at when I do a bonk is I'm mad at my body for not knowing how to move.
Yeah.
I'm like, you do this. This is all you do is move around. Why on earth would you swing my leg with such force as to cause this much pain?
So you're
I just wanted to step.
Your
I just wanted to
Akuma-
take a
your
step.
Akuma villain is gonna be like Body Boy, where
Yeah.
you're like hyper in control of your body, or you have like many bodies.
Yeah, I
Nathan
have-
just matrix around sharp corners.
Avoiding like tables and low hanging cabinets.
It's like my brain separates from my body and just beats my body up without me being in my body. To be
You're
like,
just hurt.
It has nothing to do with Cat Noir or Ladybug.
no.
Yeah, they show up and they're like,
Yeah,
you got
she's-
this, buddy.
It's like, it's all right, but it happens to everyone. No!
No. I mean, yes,
No.
it does, but what? But,
it shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
I'm sick of it.
Just let me have this.
Julia, you did make this into a nightmare.
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah, it was real fast. It was a real fast turnaround on this nightmare. Should we look at what she actually looks like?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Show me that queen.
Yes,
I want to
queen.
say yes,
Turn me into a
queen.
banana, queen.
Slay.
Guess
with
not like
banana
a Silver
gun.
Man.
I feel like I
Yeah,
should also say
they are
this is very
frightening,
good, Julia.
thank
frighteningly
you.
in control of their bodies.
Wow.
Wow.
She's just a banana.
She looks like a
queen.
wasp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she,
she looks
she has
like
a
a-
lot of like bee
like an
energy.
insect.
Well, she has a bee in her
There's-
hair.
There's a lot of layers
a
as
bee in
to
her
why
hair.
she has bee theming.
So because bees hang out around sweet things and bananas are kind of sweet.
It's because banana
Yes.
starts with B.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are both the correct answers. You're so smart. Wow.
She loves Beyonce.
Yes.
I think she also likes jazz.
She's also French.
Her hair is 3 bananas.
Yes.
I love this design.
You could
This
argue.
is
It's very
this is
fun.
a Pokemon
really
Gajinka.
good, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know which
This is
Pokemon,
a
but it is.
banana Gajinka.
It's Vespiquen.
It is. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, it's
But-
a
Yeah, it's
Vespiquen
Vespiquen.
Gijinka.
It's a Vespiquen times
She
bananas.
She has bee theming because she was previously the bee superhero, but then she was like a bitch. So they took
Villain
away-
arc.
Well, she's just one continuous villain arc.
Girl boss. All right.
Yeah, but now she's not allowed to be the bee girl anymore, so she's just banana queen.
She's just banana queen.
with her
I love
big
that.
ass gorilla and her bananas.
Damn, good for her.
Good for
Yeah.
her.
Well, that's it. That's the miraculous ladybug episode.
I learned so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna turn into? The
Mhm.
Miss Drawfee Patreon, because I'm so mad more people don't go to the Drawfee Patreon and support us.
Oh, we're all transforming.
Wow.
Because we're so mad about you who have not gone to our Patreon and given us
Yes.
your money.
And if you want to give us your miraculous, then you should also check out our merch store and maybe
Yeah.
our Twitch where you can give us your miraculous live.
Yeah.
Like and
Yes.
subscribe and tell us what you want to see us do.
Yeah, tell us what your Akuma would be in
Yeah.
the comments down below and what fun name Hawkmoth would give you. Hopefully it's a good one.
You
Yeah.
never know with that guy.
Yeah, he's a mixed bag.
What if Hawkmoth gives you a nickname so bad that that becomes what you're angry
The
about?
things that actually make me angry are like really stupid.
It's possible.
That's food for thought. Think
Yeah.
about that, and,
That's
and next
scary.
time you can tell us your answers.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
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 Oh yeah, I forgot I put this on here as a joke. That was fuck.
Mama, pas, amphitheater, aureola.
Aureola.
A is always A.
That was a Scott Pilgrim remix. Save your progress check. It's only a few minutes. I'll put this on here as a joke, and I forgot it was in here.
Abeceda.
Abeceda.
A. Auto. B. Bazen. C. Cesta. Č. Čaša. Č. Gače. D. Drvo. Đ. Pijama.
J.
Đ. Anđeo. E. Europa. F. Forma. G. Grgo. H. Hamburger. I. Igla. J. Jagoda. K. Kokoš. L. Lopta. Lj. Ljubav. M. Mrav. N. Nebo. Nj. Njuška. O. Oko. P. Papir. R. Ruka. S. Sunce. Š. Šuma. T. Trokut. U. Uho. V. Vatra. Z. Zastava.
Vatra is a cool name for
Ž.
fire.
Žaba. Č and Č.
Ah, hello.
Ch is hard Ch,
If you would like to share
Sure,
it, feel
it's
free.
soft,
I'm
sure.
just watching my watch laters
but
and chilling
just
out.
pronounce it naturally like Ch, regardless of hard or soft. Don't pay attention. J and J.
Damn it.
L. Millen, abbigliamento, il mar.
I don't get how they make that noise.
Ñ.
Like, yeah.
Niño, ogni, canyon. Š. Šula, show, pesce. Ž. Pleasure, Jacques. Ie. Like
Yeah.
ie literally or like ie. It's like the same, so really don't bother with that.
God, I hate drawing parallel lines.
This video is brought to you by viewers like you. It has been an entire year.
Mm. Guessing you're gonna fight something difficult.
me! Adventure awaits! Huzzah!
Damn it.
Ugh, filthy rat! You shall be exterminated! Huzzah!
No,
Wretched ghoul! You will die! Huzzah! My first town! Adventure awaits! Huzzah!
Hello, adventurer.
Yes, an adventurer I am, and my journey has just begun.
Ah, very exciting.
Now tell me, are there any quests in this town?
No, not really.
Maybe a murder that needs investigation?
Oh, I hope not, no.
Is the kingdom corrupt, and the king must be overthrown?
No, not very corrupt.
Cool.
No,
Bad crop season, maybe?
no, crops are good.
Okay, does anyone need help here at all?
Well, actually, now that you mention it, we could use help finding Marshall.
Marshall, is that your son? Your son is missing.
Surprised you hadn't seen the posters.
What posters?
Those ones?
Oh no.
Oh, oh God. That's Marshall on the poster?
Yes, he's our town rat. Have you seen him? If you could find him, that would be fantastic.
Oh no.
Oh God, I thought he was like a
Marshall?
prison rat or something.
What? Did you see him?
Yes, yes, I saw him.
Oh, did you tell him to come home? We miss him very much.
I got bad news about the town rat.
Bad news? Well, we haven't had bad news here in a long time.
Marshall is no longer with us.
What? Oh, God. No.
No.
Marshall. No. Oh, he was the greatest rat in the world. By the gods, no. Oh, Marshall. What an angel.
Oh, God.
Did you see what happened to him?
Somebody killed him. Somebody killed him.
Oh, a murder most foul.
I actually should be
Did you
going
see that
now.
one?
I just remembered I
that
have
one drawing meme
a quest
on Twitter.
somewhere else.
Well,
With the clear,
if you see
the
my
clear
son out
bathing
there,
suit.
tell him he can come home. No need to keep
All
searching.
bad.
Okay, what does he look like?
Well, he looks like me. A bit more ghoulish. He's got kind of a skin condition.
Oh no.
He looks like a ghoul, like a hunchback ghoul.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh, Marshall.
Oh, God.
Marshall.
I really fucked this up.
His beautiful little eyes. Oh, his spirit, his kind, sweet spirit. No, never again. No. Oh.
Is he just holding his hands in his pocket bowl? That was excellent, thank you. Hang on, this one is like a whole hour. Are there... Y'all can share videos again if you want. Alright, good night. This one's only like 30 minutes, so let's check this one out. 40 minutes, but I'm gonna work on this for this and my other little drawing. But
Alright,
the
you
duration of
jokers,
this,
get all your jokes out of the way.
That's
Hey,
it.
Indy Mouse, what are you gonna call this video? Tormented Souls?
A letter for me? I never receive letters.
Calm down, lady. Letters as an adult are never fun. It's like pay your quarterly tax, or it's a bill, or you're being sued by Vardy Video again. Or it's a photo of two girls.
I can't get out of my head the image of those little girls. I can't sleep. And when I am able to fall asleep, it's only to dream horrible nightmares. I need to know what's going on. What's the meaning of all of this? I'm going to the Wildburger Hospital in hopes of finding some answers about this strange photo. I need to know what's going on.
So upon entering the Hamburger Hospital, a suspicious figure knocks us over the back of the head with a metal pipe before we even get to play. We wake up naked in a bath, which, I mean, we are just straight up naked. I cannot show this on YouTube. And we also have this long pipe going down our throat. So once we pull that out, put some clothes on, we also notice that apparently someone has taken out our eyeball. And that was one heck of an intro to a video game. Consider me hooked from this point onwards. Of course, this is William Wildburger's diary. Just an absolute banger of a name. The most made up name.
William Wildburger.
Bless me, two beautiful angels. Okay, so those two girls were born in this horrific place. Look at the little tank control picture. So Tormented Souls was released this year, and unlike other survival horror games that kind of aping those old PlayStation era games, it didn't go for that gimmick of having PlayStation 1 era graphics, which I'm digging. This game looks fantastic. Oh, and a great looking inventory too. Look at that, little heartbeat for our health. Perfect. There's just something about an in-universe map that you look at. Yeah, it just, it really tickles your nuggets. I'm sure this will make sense later, but what the hell am I looking at here? Humans come from Earth? Aliens? Egyptian? B. Yeah. What in tarnation was that? I ain't going the way it went. I came from whence it came. Okay. Not much better this way.
Posture, hydration, stretch, save your progress check.
How did you get behind me? What, you find a hiding spot? Fit your wheelchair in there? Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm. That's a short one, alright.
Ah, what a wonderful day to be at the sun.
Kanjin, after all these years, it's finally time for your return.
These telemarketers don't stop calling. I'm gonna miss Gino's sunscreen alarm. Wait, is that?
Oh fuck, wait.
After all this
no, I'm
time,
sorry.
Gino, I'm getting a psychic vision.
Does it involve loss?
You also have the gift.
Then you must also
That's
know
fucking my
to
pet,
get
okay?
lost.
I have found what you seek most. The
Okay,
psychic
let's go.
waves that burn through my skin have shed ultraviolet light on this phenomena in the form of a picture I took on my cell phone at the time, in the future.
Hey, future boy, tell me which table I'll have you bent over.
Perhaps the table of contents of this photograph.
Wrong again. How much do you know?
Gino, how easily we forget. I'm a psychic.
Get the damn thing. I want that crab.
Perhaps we can work out some sort of all right, okay.
Is this from something? Or is
Calling
it
in Commander Crumlicker. Operation Crab is a go.
Crab is very skittish. My best advice is for you not to drop the
Oh
phone.
fucking god, don't these people know that I'm busy trying to find Crab?
It's me, Crab.
You're mine.
No.
Fuck. Damn! Gino, you didn't tell me that crab was a crab. All right, you asked for this.
Psychic? God! Psychic?
Net. And just like that, another crab cooked. It's just like the old saying, life's a beach, and I'm the dune who can't sand to watch our crustacean comrades go unprotected by the long Beach Island arm of the law.
Enjoy your flight. Wait. I can smell it. Crabs.
I'm going to die.
I have no idea what just happened. That sure was something. Damn, stop that. Stop it. Keeps registering as 2 clicks.
Okay, he's evil.
What the hell is going on here?
My child, you are pale. What happened to you?
A person in a wheelchair with knives in his hands was chasing me.
It's dangerous to walk around the mansion unarmed.
Thank you, Father, but what are you going to do without a weapon?
My child, with a Bible in my hand, God protects me.
Ho, 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 ho! Baby! Who wants some, huh? Who? Oh, God,
Time
I'm
for
sorry,
crab.
Father. Oh, I think the devil took over me there for a
For
second.
delicious
Bear
crab
with
meat.
me. Alright, we'll see how old school this is with the puzzles.
I
because let's be honest,
had to ask for some last
as
second.
much as I love Resident Evil 7 and Village,
Where did my sticky
you know,
notes
Village
go?
is probably one of my favorite games of this year. The puzzles in that game were an absolute joke. They were like baby levels. So we'll see how we do with this.
I still don't have one for accessories.
Okay.
If anyone would like to give me
Bear
an
with me
accessory
here,
for
okay?
this, pal, let me know.
Played a lot of stuff in Shocktober in a row, and they all have different control schemes. Alright, we're good. It's like jumping, you know, you're playing Dark Souls, and then you jump into
I'll
Witcher
get the
3,
shrimps
and you're
in
like,
here, don't worry.
man, what do any of these controls do? The fixed cameras with the actual 3D environments, it's beautiful. It works so well. This is great. So you can probably guess this, but this game doesn't have autosaves at all. So if I die, I will literally have to start the whole game again because I haven't saved. I need to find a bloody, I don't know, a typewriter or something. Oh, bloody hell. Yes, I'm nearly dead, but the drugs in this cabinet are very neatly arranged. Half a heart, okay,
Oh dang
sure,
it, I
good.
should give them a big watch.
I am in pain. These
There's a
little
big watch
enemies
on the
are
other
rough,
arm.
dude. I'm in rough shape. We've made some brutal mistakes.
Those cyberpunks, so the watch is
no
gonna be like
healing
part of
left,
the
and we
arm.
have to get through 2 enemies to get to the save room. Pretty psyched about this situation. This room is awful. These guys are the worst. They're so... I wish I had a real gun. Let me pass.
Man, I'm dead.
That was a bug or something. I didn't die.
I love it when people play
back to where
Undertale
we
music.
were, because
Part of
I
different
managed
place.
to get past those 2 enemies and save. We got like these candles. I don't know why, but... Oh! Okay... Are we...
Could have something on the neck.
We going in there, huh?
I have these tubes here.
Alright, in we go, baby. Wait,
So this is
how do we
a-
keep ending up here? I can't play Persona 4 for the channel.
There's
It's
like some
too
guy who has like a some sort of
Okay,
blood
so it looks like
disorder
the mirror has taken us to Silent Hill.
that is treated
It's a
via
dark version of the real world. which is
cybernetic
already pretty
augmentations
fucking
and stuff
dark.
like that, and like futuristic chemicals
For some
and
reason,
drugs.
this doesn't fit in the human. That's
So,
tiny.
He's got like
How
a
can that not fit
vampire
in the
theme
human in
going
the
on.
real world, but it fits in this baby? Oh god,
Yeah.
just get me out of here.
It's
I don't know what the... Look, I haven't had much
cyberpunk,
experience
apple
with
bodies,
rigor
you know,
mortis,
thick up
believe
top.
it or not. We can't
Sure,
grab
I'm
this
gonna have like a
handle
big
out of this
shrimp
corpse's hand.
pattern
Is that
on the
realistic?
shirt. I'm gonna try to make it look cool. I have no
Someone
idea what the
dies
fuck a
holding something,
lusogender is, so
you
I'm just
reckon you
going with
can,
anything.
You reckon
Short
that would just
spiky
be
hair,
stuck in their hand until you put a heart in the
green
baby?
hair. Because I got confused.
Let me know if you're
I
a
might,
medical
I can
expert,
change the
just
hair
let me
color
know.
actually because that wasn't.
We're
I got
going in, baby.
confused.
Surely.
The skin's gonna be slightly glowing green skin. The short and spiky is the only one I came up with. No one suggests a hair color. I'm gonna go with either like
And now I'd
bright
like to present you
fuchsia.
with just some of the puzzles that I
or
ran
red.
into in the next 30 minutes without having any items to solve them with.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out like I'm gonna make the shrimp like teal like this. So it's gonna be all fashionable.
Oh no,
Because
the
of the
bloody
skin I was
gone
given
and
Mountain
smashed
Dew
Jesus.
green. Thanks, Mark.
He's fallen off the cross, hasn't he? Let me guess, we're going to need to get some super glue. Put that on the puzzle
It's
list.
glowing slightly.
Glue him back together. We'll put him back up. It'll be... Holy shit, the save room music. Oh my god, that's so good. Shotgun ammo!
Wearing ankle
Oh.
socks.
There's gotta be, that means there's a shotgun somewhere. Shouldn't have come here? Yeah.
Vampires are usually
No
villains, so I wanted to
kidding.
give them a villainous vibe, and only villains wear ankle socks. I'm pretty sure.
Look at this save system. How good is this?
I'm joking.
Oh.
I wear I wear ankle socks. I almost called them
You wanna
villain.
leave
You
this
know what?
place?
They're villain socks.
Shouldn't have come here.
I'm a villain and
You
I wear
won't leave
ankle
this
socks
place.
in the
I
summer.
get it, man. Is that a charred corpse in an oven? Alright, maybe the signs are right. What is this? Hello? Oh, okay. You know what? Alright, I'll go the other way.
Shoes
You hear that? There's something lurking down in the darkness. I really like how you can light the candles. That takes me back to Amnesia. I haven't played that since it launched. That game scared the shit out of me though. Good god. I never want to play that game ever again. Hello, ma'am. Can I interest you in some poison?
Fulvinaggio.
Doesn't fit. How is this hand yours? It doesn't actually fit. I don't know what this is.
Also, I'm
Man,
just
this is like an
a-
adventure game. Oh, thank.
I'm just watching my watch laters, but if anyone wants to cut in with another video, feel free, and also let me know if the volume is too loud for this, because I can't tell from this end.
Thank God. Thought I was gonna walk past those armors and they were gonna slice me. And if I died, I haven't saved for a while, guess what? Shocktober would be cancelled once again. Oh, come on, look at this. Of course. Let me in. Only those who know the beating heart of John. Oh, heartbeat? I got you. This is why there was that X-ray with the heart showing. Okay, that's an irregular beat. We're gonna have to take you to the hospital. Awful torture machines. They don't appear to have been used in a long time. Because we have modern torture machines now, you know? We don't need these ancient things. We just make people watch TikTok videos.
These girls are the same twins as those in the photo.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Maybe I can remove it if I'm wrong, but I think I'm one of the twins. I think that might be the most obvious thing in the whole game if I'm right, but...
This looks promising.
Yeah, roar, 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 yeah, roar,
No one put yet, so the hair.
yeah, roar, yeah, roar, yeah. Roar, yeah, 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 roar,
I don't know if this will
yeah,
work, but let's make this.
roar, yeah,
Yeah, I dig it.
roar, yeah, roar, yeah, roar, yeah. Roar, yeah, roar, yeah, roar, yeah.
It's the kind of thing I would use as a ringtone.
Roar, yeah, roar, yeah, roar, yeah, roar, yeah, roar, yeah, roar, yeah.
She was going ba 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 ba.
Yeah, roar, yeah. Roar, yeah, roar, yeah, roar, yeah, roar, yeah, roar, yeah, roar, yeah.
That's enough of that. Oh fuck! Accidentally closed the whole thing. Going ha ba 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 reminded me of the Dog of Wisdom. No, Dog of Wisdom. I need to watch this video every now and then to keep me grounded and sane. Yeah, Darling in the Franks, that was on.
Hababa, hababadagada, hababadadaba, hatapadagadaga, hatanda, hababa, hababadagadaga, ba, ba, bababa, babababa, babababa, ba, 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 habababa, hababababa, ba, babababa, hababa, ha, ha. Hawawa, ha, ha, hadabadaga, hababam, habababa, hawawa, ha, hadabanda, ha, hawawa, hawawa, papa, hadandets, pa, badaga, patata, patata, pakada, patata, habadagada, patades, hadaba.
Thank you, Dog of Wisdom. Yeah, just show me the part where they're going baba baba baba. Fine, it doesn't want to show me that. It's me, boy. I'm the PS5. Leave the girl. Come with me and we'll play my games. I'm gonna scroll through some of the other ones. Bunch of extra Saber Sparks I haven't watched yet. Some droppies I have to catch up on. Oh, yeah, I watched you. I watched those ones too. Let me see. I think it was legit just completely winging that, just freestyling it, and it was still really good. Um, where? You know what I'm looking for, YouTube. No, someone made like a really funny one. I can never find, you know when like someone shows you a really good like AMV and then you can never find it again? Fuck it, I just want to play this song because I like this song. If it'll play. Come on. Stop thinking I'm tapping on the goddamn. Okay.
The first man's name was Kiki. He wore such little pants. His brother was the champion, but Kiki loved to dance.
Sorry for the flashing.
The second man was Choo Choo, a master of romance. He loved the damsel in distress, but not as much as dance.
The original video to this is also great.
And then one day it happened. They went off to the world. They went on to a journey, idolized by the boys and girls. They learned so many lessons in all the foreign lands. But no matter where they wound up, they never stopped the dance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had that one like mashup music video on, and I was like, wow, I did not know that would be so flashy.
One day inside the station, in Amsterdam, perchance, the men were dancing side by the man with the crooked glance. They turned to face each other. It was just happenstance that these two men would meet that day and do that fateful dance. Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went. They said we've both been dancing all this time. What a coincidence.
Yeah, the original video is great. I can and will play that one right after this.
Together, like no one's danced before. The diplomats were dancing. They cancelled all of the war. No more. The whole world celebrated. Was no more violence. And all because these men crossed paths. What a coincidence. Dance, 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 dance. Let's dance.
And I'm gonna play the same song, but the original video, because it's very good. seem matchy with the hair. Maybe I should make the hair a different color and keep the chair red. I was also thinking like a sort of a dark green or like a dark teal.
The first man's name was Kiki. He wore such little pants. His brother was the champion, but Kiki loved to dance. The second man was Choo Choo, a master of romance. He loved the damsel in distress, but not as much as dance. And then one day it happened. They went off to the world. They went on to a journey, idolized by the boys and girls. They learned so many lessons in all the foreign lands. But no matter where they wound up, they never stopped the dance. One day inside the station, in Amsterdam perchance, the men were dancing side by the man with the crooked glance. They turned to face each other. It was just happenstance that these two men would meet that day and do that fateful dance. Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went. They said we've both been dancing all this time. What a coincidence.
I love how it's like just that one move.
And then they danced together like no one's danced before. The diplomats were dancing, they cancelled all of the war. No more. The whole world celebrated, was no more violence. And all because these men crossed paths. What a coincidence! Dance, 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 dance. Let's dance.
Shine that up later. Oh heck, I'm accidentally. I don't want to stay up too late again.
Handsome dancer.
But also, okay, last chance for video. If anyone wants to watch one more music video or maybe something up to like 15 minutes, we can check that out. I'm gonna save this for now and come back to it later. I left this earlier so I could sort of come back to it and see if I needed to change anything later, so I'm gonna clear that now. I think I'm gonna... That little section looks really empty. Yeah, if no one has anything, I'm just gonna play this catchy song that came up for some reason. one more catchy song or something. I feel like that one. Someone asks you to play music, play this playlist. That sounds suspicious. I don't know what this is, but I haven't heard a TLT song in a while, so. Just want to outline some things here. Yeah, like, I swear I'm gonna sign off and then I just kinda keep working on this. But I like it! Back even. Less contrasty. Go ahead. Oh, sweet, you got one. Can I do more of these? Check out more of that stuff later. Oh man. You got a little bit of time. I still haven't decided if I could try it. Because I kind of like the bold, cartoony, plain black lines on the front with the more contrasty lines in the back, and the whole thing's supposed to look cartoony anyway, so. But I'm gonna try... Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing on the front lines, just to see how it looks, but like try to make it real subtle. I'll go back and forth and see if I like that better than the plain black. Oh, I'm sorry. Because, like, I don't... The thing is, I cannot tell how loud any volume is gonna be for, like, other people. Go... Yeah. That's a kind of cool one. Kind of chilled out one. Play, please. I swear to fuck. Is this the Ghost Pancake song? Oh, the Ghost Pancake song. Sounds too quiet now.
僕は毛布を握りしめて扉の隙間から覗くとキャーお化けドロロンパドロロンパ
I swear to God.
お化けだらけの
I keep seeing the pen click is double click.
ママが見たら気絶しちゃう
Ghost Pancakes is really good.
お化け怖いよガク な
Why
く
are you
ブ
doing
ルブル
that?
ぽ
Stop
よ
it.
よんぱぽよよんぱお化けだらけで何してる
Putting my pen away for a
知
second.
り
It's
た
misbehaving.
いなもっと知りたいなそうだいいこと考えた僕もお化けになっち
Yeah, I
ゃ
think I
おう
like it with the.
「お化けがたまごを割ってます」「お化けが小麦粉振ってます」「お化けが牛乳測ってます」「お化けがお砂糖つまみ食い」「僕の仕事はかき混ぜ係さ」「材料を入れたボウルをぐるぐるぐるぐる」とろりフライパンに流し込むクリーム色の泡がプツプツくるんとひっくり返したらきつね色したホットケーキお化けたちは深呼吸匂いクンクンうっとりさあさあみんなで食べようホットケーキを食べようバターをのせてはちみつとろりチョコも合うよねバニラアイスがあったら最高もうお腹いっぱいだよ
That's so freaking cute. Okay, I gotta stop working on this eventually, so I'm gonna call that one done. Yeah, I was also working on that song lyric on. That looks cute as hell. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, I gotta sign off for now. Do some stuff before I go to bed. Yeah. A circle, just any circle. Oh man. I hope you one day find the adorable werewolf circle song. That sounds pretty funny. Alright, I'll see y'all in on Discord. I got like a mean case of the yawns out of fucking nowhere. I hope that doesn't. I'm so sorry for mentioning it, because you know sometimes when someone talks about yawning and then you start yawning and it's like contagious. Anyway, I apologize. I'll see y'all on Discord. Bye for now.